Hello everyone. Sorry, we are starting late. What we had planned on doing did not work at the last minute, so I had to throw everything together here. It is Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Yes, Thursday, October. No, not October. What month is it? It's March. It's March 31st, 2016. I'm Dentral. And we're still playing Final Fantasy 11. 11, that's right, online. Oh my goodness. We were planning on doing, or what were we going to be doing? Final Fantasy 14 tonight, but things didn't go according to plan, and if I'm looking at this correctly, it's still not going according to plan. Let me reload this page real fast and just make sure that everything is being received by Twitch. Maybe? Thinking about it. Maybe not. I don't even see the advertisement, which can only mean something else has gone wrong. Let me see if I can find out where that went wrong. Let's see. Broadcast settings. That looks good. But these are Vanadiel, Final Fantasy 11, chapter online. This says we haven't dropped anything yet. I wonder if it happens to be simply with something else going on. Let's find out. Sorry. It is one of those days, you know, everything. You're planning on doing one thing, it didn't work out, so now you're trying to do something else, and that's not working out. Oh, goodness. Think. I'm on my Twitch page here. It's not pulling up on the other computer, so I'm trying to pull it up on the dashboard over here. And I'm going to see if I can get a video preview. But no, it says I'm offline. So if anybody's there, chat, type something. Maybe it's me, but it really doesn't look like it, does it? I'm going to click the stop streaming button. And I'm going to click the start streaming again, and then maybe that'll just fix itself. I'll be right back. Stop. Now I'm waiting for the button to be able to be re-highlighted here. Start streaming. Frames per second's up to 30. This is so embarrassing. Up here, we have the notice regarding the termination of Final Fantasy XI Xbox 360 service. It does let you actually play the disc. It goes straight to play online and says that it needs to be updated, and you have no choice but to update. And basically what it updates it to is this little message up there. So console service is now officially over. It's PC only, and for some reason it's still not going over correctly to the PC. So I need to, actually I'm just going to copy paste it, my stream key. Decisions. Didn't change anything, but that doesn't mean nothing. Wait a second. I started to see something, but it disappeared. It's Lenos. Lenos, are you still there? I started to see something. Let me go back to dashboard, live. Yes, go to live. Yep. Is anything even broadcasting? I can't even type tonight. Oh, I can see myself in the chat. Does show up over here? Nope. Nada. Wonderful. I'm gonna hit maybe now, maybe something. No, it disappeared. Came back. Oh, dark. I see dark. I see Lenos. I'm finally getting an advertisement, but I really don't know what's going on. As you can see, this is simply Final Fantasy XI because I loaded up Final Fantasy 14, I went into character creation, I was even able to do some of the character creation stuffs. And then I exited out of it, got everything ready for OSB, and how shall we say? And then it decided, well, now's a great time for us to go ahead and install Heavensward. And I'm like, shouldn't you have done that earlier? Like, you know, before I even went into something? But, you know, like... So, let me look at Mog Station now. It's got approximately 14 minutes left to finish Final Fantasy XIV, so... And oh my goodness, I was about ready to throttle Mog Station. I don't think it needed to be nearly as difficult as it was. I think the problem was... Everything in the guides said when installing, it'll ask you for your registration. You can't open the game while in FF11. Yeah, I figured as much. But it was either going to be a big giant black square off to the left of me, or this. So we decided to go ahead go for this. And maybe we'll officially start Final Fantasy XIV on April 1st. Today's really the 31st, so, you know, I'll do a little storyline thing. Probably not a whole lot. You know, honestly, I need to get another drink. Past hour and a half has wanted me to seriously throttle something. I wouldn't ask for the registration key, and I think it was because of the first Final Fantasy XIV disc that I had. It probably thought I was trying to use that game to get in there, and I just need to add payment method and all that other fun stuff. But once I found what button to hit correctly, you gotta watch the opening movies, stream it even. Stay right there. I'm not sure if I can actually do the movies. I might get in trouble with FF11. And also I need to double check the copyright stuff I need to put down at the bottom, but yeah, we'll get it right eventually. Or we'll just keep playing FF11. Still, you know, I don't know. They are epic. It looked like, I don't know. I already decided which server I'm going to be, and I did a character name check. It doesn't look like the character name that I want is taken, so awesome there. I'm not going to say what the character name is. I'm not going to, yes, Mog Station can be irritating, especially for 1.0 owners. Oh, I was even texting my friend Maida, and he was like, yes. He doesn't understand why it's so difficult either. It's just got to be the way the Japanese players think versus the North American players. Which server and what class are you going? Rodrigoka! It has been a while. We're going to be picking Matthias. That seems to be where all my old friends from FF11 hang out. So I would like to see them. I'm not 100%... I'm definitely going Monk. Definitely doing Monk. And it looks like, depending upon which job you pick, is also going to be your starting city. That's kind of interesting. But yes, I need to... I know we just started. Actually, I started 7 minutes ago, but I don't think the stream actually picked up 5 minutes ago because nothing can go right today. I do need something to drink because I am famished. So I'm going to be right back. Sorry about that. I am back with a glass full of ice, and somebody really enjoyed a Diet Dr. Pepper. It wasn't me. So hopefully we have enough to finish this off. I don't even have a guide up on what to do for Rhapsodies of Vanadiel. I know I can easily just open up... Oh, they have a new race. Yes, one of the races was blocked out at the... when I was testing it out earlier, and I think that was because it hadn't accepted my registration code yet. Hello, Miss Kitty. How are you doing? No. Yeah, it does. Yeah, sit. Sit. We'll go away. I'm not in the mood tonight. I'm just gonna go away. There we go. Sorry about that. Hey, look, I got AVG pop-ups. Guess what, AVG? You're getting uninstalled. Not right now, but later tonight. Because I'm not in that mood. And the chick is sexy as heck. Lanos. Down boy. Alright, so I'm gonna need to open up missions, add-ons, Rhapsodies of Vanadiel, Darkness Beckons. Yes, ma'am. Okay. The ambassador's plan is more sinister than imagined. He infused your soul with the darkness in an attempt to hinder you, yet you have been left with a tiny song of hope. What could it mean? Well, that is cryptic at best. What was the name of this mission again? I already forgot. I'm gonna have to actually close down all these Internet Explorer windows up here because, yeah, there's been like, it's like 15 windows open right now and I'm broadcasting, and that might have had something to do with the fact of why Twitch wasn't accepting anything either. Close window. There we go. Now, you know what? I'm not gonna do it on this computer. I've got bad luck actually updating FF11, or playing FF11 with FF11 Encyclopedia up for some reason. I ended up, I ended up quitting, got burned out on the daily stuff. Now I'm playing FF11 again with my brother. Awesome! Welcome back to Final Fantasy 14, or Final Fantasy 11, Broad. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit next, or shake it up a lot actually for next month. Going to be doing 14 just for a month. I think I'm gonna make a Mithra just because Mithras, but I'll be honest, I don't have my heart set on it yet. I didn't have to move this earlier. It looks like I'm dropping frames. I can't tell because the screen keeps going black. Yeah, but I'm not getting any messages of drop frames here. I do have this hole, my head's been cut off, but I think that's more webcam. So let's see. Edit scene? No, that's... Sure, just go up, 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 up. Down, 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 down. Better. And I'm gonna check box art. Edit scene. That's not box art, that's box art. Okay. I don't know why it keeps cutting off my head. It's just one of them things. It's... Cheers, everyone. Happy Thursday. I need to just look forward. I was screwing around on Dentral last night, my main character. We got him past the invisible walls and Volcrum Dunes. He was in the beach. He got stuck. He's still stuck in the beach. He's got a home point ring, and I'll probably use that next time I log into him later tonight. FF11 Darkness Beckons. Hopefully this will pull up. Here we go. Ask me later, Internet Explorer. Swear. Like all the little things. How do we ever get through our days without wanting to smash something? Why does the screen keep going black? Is Twitch having problems? Is it me? Probably me. It's probably... Yeah. Okay, it's got 3 minutes approximately waiting, so... not gonna do too much there. Alright, Darkness Beckons. It's number 3-1-1. Reward access to Reisinjima. Alright. Examine the dimensional portal at the Crag of Hala, Dem, or Mia to travel to Reisinjima and receive a brief cutscene. I think I got that last night. Didn't I? Oh, I probably haven't done it on Cyndaquil. Okay. So we need to go to the dimensional portal, then follow the path to the etched rock at K9 for a cutscene. It is recommended that you collect all 6 ethereal ingress locations on the way. Alright, thank you, Dark. I'm glad it's not flashing on and off. But for some reason, when I first started, it was not doing anything. We are going to switch to Paladin because Reisinjima may be scary. Maybe. But I'd rather be, how shall we say, prepared. Seriously. Even the controller's giving me grief. Alright, I'm looking for Mog House. I'm using the keyboard now because... main job. Paladin. Support job. Yes, we'll do Dancer. I'm fine with that. I'm going to change my macros. And I'm going to get drunk. He's so drunk. Alright, we're already on Paladin macros. Grodd, what server are you on in 11? Let's hope it's Quetzalcoatl. I'll just do a search all Grodd. Maybe he's already here. Search all Grodd. Nope. Don't see you on Quetzy. Might be a way to find you even through Play Online. Select an area to exit to. Let's do... For some reason I thought we were in Sandoria. I don't know why I was thinking that. I think I know what's going on with the, 1 second. We're not going to set this as our home point because Bad Stock Market sucks. Alright. Maybe there's something going on because everything's all being updated. Like, here we go. Alright, I'm going to shut that down. Yes, exit Final Fantasy XIV. You had your chance, 14. And much like it was in, what was it, 2010, 2012, when I decided to rage quit. This is why I thought we were in Sandoria, because you want to go to the middle place. Alright, alright. Son Shiva. I only remember what server Lanos is on because he actually got a Cerberus in Monstrosity. I always thought he did that so that he could go to another server, hop onto Cerberus Monster, and go, "Greetings!" from Cerberus, and then prounce on people, start to kill him. I'm going to refresh this entire page, and I hope it fixes it, because even though Dark told me there's nothing wrong with it, it flashing to black, even just for a frame, traveling me insane. Actually, I thought traveling me insane. That's not even a sentence. Current region. Best Stock Mines? Yes, Best Stock Mines. Buy the Mog House? Yes, please. We'll see if that works. Did I say cheers? I hope I said cheers. Cheers, everybody. Happy Thursday. Is it Thursday? God, I wish it was Friday. Actually, I wish it was Saturday. I don't even want to go through Friday anymore. I had one of those days at work today that I just had to get out of the store. And I did. Get out of the store. I left a woman on hold. She deserved it. Apparently, she hung up and called back asking for me before I came back to the store. And they were like, "I don't know if he's coming back. You seem to really upset him." And she didn't call back after that. I hope she does. I really hope she does, so I can just start hanging up on her. The long, drawn-out story. And let it be said that I really don't get along well with people in the really real world. Especially people that... I won't say it. I will say it. What is it with Americans' acceptance of, I call it half-assery, where it's okay to do a crummy job. It's alright. You can't be the best, but you can be who you are and we'll accept you for that. No. We need to step it up. I'm sorry. Rotational systems. I don't even know where I'm going. Let's go to original release areas. Let's find Lethene Plateau. I like Lethene. I know it well. We're going to use tabs. I'm just going to hop on out and see what happens. Maybe with... There might be a Records of Eminence thing. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not going to worry about that right now. It'll just distract us. All I need to do is get to the Dimensional Portal by the Crag of Hulla. And it's raining. It's Rebecca. Wave. I always like the slash wave when you're in front of somebody, because one, you're being friendly, and two, you don't know if they're AFK, so it's like, hello in there. Maybe that's mean. It's probably mean. I don't know why I'm in such a mean mode. But at least it... Oh my goodness, I have not seen this fallen egg in this location, and I can't tell you how long. Get ready for a notorious monster fight. Oh wait, my inventory is full? Of course it is. Find something to toss now. Like this cuffed doll. Yeah, this key right there. I get a bird egg. There's a broken egg on the ground. Perhaps there is a nest in the tree in the burrows? It's gone. Oh well. What are you doing all the way over here? Usually... a ghost is over here too. Did they update some stuff last night? Or have orcs always wandered this far east? I know the Fungars usually hang out here, and I'm not 100% sure about the ghost. I've seen the ghost before all the way out by the crag, but they only come out at night anyways. In fact, my first time I ever tried to solo a ghost was out there. You know, maybe just something I've never noticed before. But, yeah. I don't see anybody. Normally, the last time I saw the broken egg, what it did was I just targeted it and I was like, hey, what's this? And I want to say I targeted the tree. Does anyone know if level 99 117 Beast can solo Solar Mission Divine Might with Trust? And yes, you can, Rod. Yeah, I believe even I could do that in 117 gear. And that's not trying to say that... No, I'll say it the way it is. I'm a terrible Beastmaster. I think my Beastmaster's in 117 gear still, and should be able to solo it. I guess it really depends on which pet you have, too. But as long as I think as your pet doesn't grab all the hate, it should be okay. But, let your tank run in there and somehow get hate. I don't know if that'll work, but... Maybe I'm thinking of a different mission, too. Divine Might's the one against the 5 Archangels at the same time, right? Currently finishing up Treasure Vault Urgon in 117 gear and Trust. More power to you. It should be okay. I'm trying to think if there was anything hard in Treasure Vault Urgon. The missions itself, I don't remember anything wrong with it. The part that I had trouble with was with the assaults and trying to solo that. But even most of them were okay. And the ones that were difficult weren't difficult because of gear. It was simply difficult because some of them are just easier with 2 people communicating with one another. But, alright, we are going to click, not Gilthanos, the dimensional portal, and we're going to save it actually. The telepoint has disappeared. Nope. Kidding. Reisinjima, here we go. The last time I did Divine Might was when the level 75. See, that's when it would have been fun. I did see a YouTube video of 18 Galka monks. Just 18 monks, all in an alliance, all doing Divine Might. I'm hoping it's Divine Might. It's the one with against the 5 Archangels. They had no healers, per se. They did have, I think, 3 healers, or they had like 3 monks subbing White Mage, but they were still Galka. So, it's gonna be a lot of chakra. I remember that monk video. It was awesome. I don't know if they won. I think they had to use 100 Fist on the Taru. But they were all like boosting up, getting their Chi Blast ready for the beginning. And, oh, I don't even know if it's still on YouTube. If it is, people, you need to search for it, look for, and find it. It's worth a giggle, even though probably the resolution is something horrible. All right, we're gonna go to Reisinjima and hopefully get a cutscene. Hopefully. Boom, boom, boom. This is my first time in Reisinjima, and I have like no inventory space, so I'll probably be tossing away other stuff tonight. Probably. Should be a cutscene. That's an ugly looking beetle. So everything is going to be like incredibly tough, right? It's kind of cute. Like the bamboo trees. Mental ward. Oh! Link deleted. Oh! But I found it. Alright, hold on. I'm going to... I was going to try to right-click it, but here we go. YouTube watch. Thank you, guys. Open link in a new tab. Make sure it's the one that I'm thinking of. Because you never know. Gulkas, they might have done it again. Hey, look at that. I got an advertisement. Yep. Yep, that's it. That's it. I right-clicking it. Definitely getting a thumbs up. Can't believe 18 people gave this a thumbs down. What is wrong with people? Oh my goodness. And because I forgot to say it, everyone, Lanos, Rod, Mental, Dark, and even Rustiest Spoon, Gamer Giving, happy Thursday, everybody. I have no idea what to do here now. Okay, I don't think we're on Darkness Beckons anymore. Maybe we are? Take a look. Next mission's called Rising Storm. Still on Darkness Beckons. Alright, let's talk to the Goblin, because Goblin will probably tell me what's going on. Right? Maybe not. Hey, man lady, you come here. Shiftrix knew it. I'm stuck on the last fight of Rhapsodies. It's tough. I've heard that. Part of the reason we decided to, this was months and months and months ago, we decided to go Paladin, was maybe, just maybe with Trust NPCs, we might be able to solo the final fights, but probably not. Happy Thirsty Thursday, Dent. Thank you, Broad. He's very thirsty. This is Shiftrix. Shiftrix sells things. People come to Island Rock, buy things from Shiftrix. Man, person from Tenshido, say so. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Shiftrix sell anyway. If man lady want buy, need Escha silt. Man lady gets silt from monsters. Clobber monsters get silt. Then trade with Shiftrix. Alright. Sounds fair. Nothing in particular, because I don't think I even really have too much silt. At the moment, it'd be under status, it'd be under currencies number 2, and it'd probably be all the way down. We got 2,156 silt. That's not much. Alright, let's get some Trust NPCs out. Something. Let's expect the worst. I'll get my Balamore team ready. That one in Yotor kicked my butt. What was that? Oh, would have been a Rhapsodies fight for a battle. I'm trying to remember which one was in Yotor. Maybe I haven't gone that far yet. Because this is... I hit the zone, LOL. I think I've done that before. Stuff was just really bad. And... I'm going to say this already. The dude's armor with the little glowing wings there... I mean, it's probably not who I think it is. It's probably... what's his name? The trust that you get from... Oh, I can't even remember the names at the moment. I think it's a trust NPC, but I can't tell for sure. The light begins to shimmer and twist as you pass your hand over it. The blinding light obscures your vision of the world beyond. So that's Ethereal Ingress number 1. August! Yes. Oh! Okay. Was that Yote? Because I thought that was Utunga. Maybe. Alright, I also see tigers and... yeah, they're very tough, so I guess I should proceed with Spectral Jig up. Do I even have a map? Of course you have no map. Why would you need a map? Hopefully the goblin sells a map. Please tell me you sell a map. Yes? Notorious monsters defeated? No. Victory allies? No. Okay, maybe victory tallies. Monsters defeated 293. Notorious monsters 40 defeated Quetzalcoatl 0 times. Go back. When do I get to buy stuff? Go back? Nothing for now? Oh, wait. There's a book right here. Maybe it's this. Register of Deeds. Seems like the exact same thing. Oh, maybe I clicked something wrong. What you want, man lady? Here are various explanations. First, you need to make contact with Shiftrix. Pay 10 silt. Then man lady is Shiftrix customer. Pay 10 silt. Good silt, nice and gray. Now man lady buy from Shiftrix only. You want something, talk to Shiftrix. What is this place? What are the other Ingress? What is extra silt? What are extra beads? What are tribulins? Grizzly trinkets. Vor seals. Temporary items you have? What's with the book? What is this unusual monster? Alright, what is this place? This rock, people call this Reisinjimas. Shiftrix don't like. Trees too skinny, bugs too noisy. No people live on rock now. See big black thing over there? People get scared. Run from rock. It's big black thing. I don't know. Shiftrix see lady person a little while back ran all the way north to Weird Shrine, maybe. You want to go there? Keep on path. Keep going until see Weird Shrine. Careful now, don't be tiger food. Man lady is Shiftrix customer now. Alright. What is this? Just silt. Yeah, that's what Shiftrix here for. Monsters are full of it. Shiftrix don't like fighting, so get people to trade him it for things. Take it. Give things. Temporary items do you have? What's with the book? It's an unusual monster. These from Tenshoto, now Shiftrix has them. If man lady wants them, pay Shiftrix silt. New things coming in soon. Is good, make man lady easier to fight. I wonder if you have a masculine character, if he still calls you man lady. But so your various explanations, receive temporary items, check Vor Seal effects, return Vor Seals, receive Vor Seals. Okay, so we got a ton of options now that we did not have before. I'm just looking for a map. Here we go. Reisinjima, 50 silt. Yes. Thank goodness. I was starting to worry. Alright, and then we got, I believe it is the Mollifier. I think that is what you need to make sure notorious monsters don't pop. This thing, carry this. Rare and nasty monsters, stay away. Good for hunting rabbits. Man, lady, want this? Is 500 silt. Yeah, sure. Here, careful, thing go poof when leave rock. Alright. That's it. All I wanted. Thank you. We're going to proceed a little further. You are under the effect of a Vor Seal. That must have been from the other night when we were doing the Tier 1 stuffs. Alright, so let's get the Spectral Jig back on. Some things I can target, like that deal. Very tough. Oh, these guys can see through invisible, can't they? I think they can. That seems tough. Alright, so maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe they didn't see me. Probably saw me. Checking the map. Oh yeah, I see where I need to go next. That little blue dot. Okay. Got a lot of the ups, panops. And I'm like really sure these are what can see ya, but I hope not. They would have seen me by now, though, right? I'm just gonna walk in front of one. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna stop being paranoid. I'm just gonna walk in front of them all. It's not like I got full, limit points and experience points, so if I die, it's alright. But, and that one kind of was eyeballing me funny. They remind me of the empty stones. Which zone is this unlocked with? Rhapsodies of Vanadiel. Yeah, this would be Reisinjima, where Tenzin's daughter, Iroha, comes from. And, yeah. I believe you get access to this at the beginning of Chapter 3 for Rhapsodies of Vanadiel. Only because this is actually the first time I've actually paid any or progressed into Chapter 3. As far as I know, I might have stumbled across a cutscene accident-like. Alright. 46 seconds left. Bugs just keep getting bigger. This one seems very tough. I'm not worried about the very tough stuff. I don't think they can one-shot me. What I worry about, though, is just a whole bunch of them linking together and just overwhelming me. Because anything that I can hit, I can defeat. As long as I don't run out of MP. Or everybody else doesn't run out of MP. As long as Shantoto can hit it. But I think that's the problem is, you are the guinea pig for me. I mean, when did this content come out? I think this came out back in November? November sounds right. So now, it's probably already considered old content. People don't come here anymore. No, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us, including myself. Dudes are big. Alright, click on the map button. Next thingy will be up here. The little frogs down there. And even the frogs are very tough. I will be honest. As far back as Chains of Promathia, I had always hoped that they would have done an expansion for the Far East. Nowhere for now. We didn't get an expansion for the Far East. It went the other direction, went to Oudalim. I'm interested to see what Ambuscade is going to be like. It sounds familiar, but I don't know... I can't remember what that is at the moment. Lanos, I'm sure, will be able to remind us. Oh, we didn't get a Far East expansion, but we got Reisinjima. And like I said, I've been putting this off so that I can enjoy it. Definitely been putting this off. All I can say is this zone looks great. It's, yeah. I mean, just the sheer fact that we got different kinds of trees and bamboo stuff. Would love if they could actually do more like this, but oh well. It's new content coming to FF11. It's new content coming to FF11. Oh, the Ambuscade. Okay. The April thingy. That's right. That's probably where I heard it from. The notes from like a week or two back that I already forgot about because this would be my PSA for the evening. Alcohol kills brain cells. So too much alcohol will kill too much brain cells. And yeah, don't do it. But that being said, cheers. When you already go down that path, may as well go all the way. I have no idea where I'm going now. I'm just following the path. I'm going to guess that it's going to lead here. I wonder if I should make a left and pick these things up. I probably should. It'll probably make the game easier. I saw they are adding mounts now. It only took 11 to 12 years. Guess we could thank 14 for that. they've probably been wanting to do it for a while, in all fairness. It's just, at the same time, it's a polite way of saying this, I think the PS2 was probably holding the game back, and probably even the 360 to a lesser extent. But see the shiny. I'm going for the shiny. Now that the PS2 is no longer anything that they have to take into consideration when doing updates and expansions, and shoot, the size of zones, then yeah. Tomorrow, Mental starts the Trust Extravaganza. Oh, there's one more Trust. The Trust Extravaganza. I'm definitely gonna have to log in on the weekends and pick those up for all my other ults. Here, Coltada. Coltada's I'm not gonna say Coltada's awesome, because if there is a trust that I laugh at the most, it's gonna be Coltada. But that being said, I still use Coltada the most, just because of what he can do. I mean, Corsairs are freaking awesome for support. You get Coltada and Zed, trust NPCs, working together, then, and he does Chaos Roll. Oh my, I think it's called Chaos Roll. It might be Chaotic Roll, but I'm pretty sure it's Chaos. Attack just goes up. I still say they need to just go down to 6 to 8 servers. The 16 they have really isn't needed. True, and while they haven't said anything officially about... Go, Red Mage. While they haven't said anything officially about servers being merged together, it's probably a safe bet that servers will get some mergers. Or if nothing else, they may open it up for players to actually transfer from one server to another for free. There are some stuff that you do need lots of people for, but they are making the game rather, how shall we say, solo friendly. The fact that I've been able to solo most content, not all, kind of just goes to show that more players would make it easier in certain respects, but there's other respects that it wouldn't, and I don't know if these pixies are good or bad. I'm used to pixies being good guys. That was a loud truck. I got Shantoto, but she just has about 2 mobs, then out of MP. Soloing is actually fun. Yeah, the Shantoto number 1, so I'll see if I can find out my deal, is okay. She'll run out of range, she'll kite mobs. Koromoru is probably a must, especially if you're going to be leveling anything that has magic to it. But Shantoto 2 is just so much more fun. She hasn't run out of MP yet. Or just to say hell with it. The game is free to download now. That would probably get me back in. Free to download, but not free to play. You'll still need a monthly subscription rate. But light begins to shimmer and twist as you pass your hand over it. Your pinches of Estra Silt trigger a faint reaction in the light, granting a small glimpse of what lies beyond. Alright, so we got the first 4. Still need 5, and we still need 6. And we still need to get back onto the map. So I'm going to hit the Spectral Seal. Spectral Jig. Gosh. What is it, $12.99? Sounds right. I think it's like 13. The actual deal is like $11, and then it's like an additional $1 for every character. They call it Content ID. So if you just want one account with one tune, then yeah, I think it'll be setting you back maybe $12 a month. And I don't think that's bad. I don't. For the many hours of enjoyment that I get out of this every month. But yeah, free-to-play FF11 will destroy the game and the community. It might. It really, really might. But I was chatting with a dude on YouTube. He was talking about his private server that he's on. There we go. I was in the same Rusty, but then I decided to support him because there's so much to do. Definitely not that. It's really the only way we can actually get Square Enix to listen to us is with our dollars. Final Fantasy 13. I know, I always gripe about 13, and Lenos is sick and tired of hearing it. I did purchase the game brand new when it came out. I supported Square Enix with my $60. And after that, I did end up purchasing both sequels, but I didn't buy them new. I bought them used. I decided to support GameStop with my dollars. And, oh, hippogriffs. Hippogriffs, I know, are true sight no matter what. Let me guess. Very tough, of course. It's okay. I did COP back in the good old days. I know how to avoid these sight aggro monstrosities. I say that, I'm gonna like walk right into one. Except when I'm in Dynamos. But yeah. There was a dude, he was talking about his private server. And he was talking about how there's usually 100 to 200 players on at the same time. And he gave me a link to the website. And I didn't download it or anything like that. Apparently it uses the exact same files that FF11 does. It's just a modified version of the Play Online login. It's policed the same way that FF11 is. They have GMs. They don't tolerate third-party hacks. They don't tolerate real money trade. Okay. This should be fun. As long as it doesn't move. Should be okay, right? Maybe. Maybe not. Good. You didn't see me. Yay! If anybody knows, is there anything that's true sight or true hearing in Reisinjima? Because I'm pretty sure that hippogriff should have attacked me. But I'm glad it didn't. Because it was very tough, and I'm still pretty squishy, even for paladins. Still not sure what job to take. 99 next. Thief, paladin, or drag? Thief at 99 certainly has some uses. There's a lot of specialty gear that's needed to make it viable for endgame. Most people would say... I don't know if most people would say this. A lot of people would say go for treasure hunter and then work from that. Evening, Daikin Jeans. I always say your name wrong, I apologize. We're better. We're better. We started late. We are not doing what we planned on doing tonight, and everything had to get reworked at the last minute, but, yeah. We're in Reisinjima on FF11, 2016. And I say cheers. Thief was my first job on Cyndaquil to 99. I guess it would have been my first job to 99, period. Or was it Monk? I think it was Thief, but I'm not 100% sure. It may have been Monk, too. I should remember that, but Lenos got his character made. Awesome. Just to warn you, Lenos, even though the server is pretty much already decided on Matthias, I'll probably change my mind as to what race and name I'm going to do at least a couple of times. Because I was looking for a character that's real close in appearance to Cyndaquil here, and then pick a name similar to that. But I may change my mind. Did I skipped one, didn't I? Yep, Sneaking Invis is going away, and I don't even know what these things are. They're wonton dinides. They're very tough, and they seem to have high evasion. So, yeah. Spectral Jig. Try this again. Then again, getting to 99 really isn't that hard, so I could probably take each to 99 in a weekend. You could. I'm going to suggest this, though. Wait for the bonus campaigns. if you want to. You don't have to. But anytime they have a campaign going on with, you know, bonuses to experience points, then you can actually level up so much faster. And then you can focus on other stuff during the campaigns and that kind of thing. But usually during the experience point bonus campaigns, they also have capacity point bonus campaigns, and other folks would tell you that's when you actually want to get your capacity points, because best bang for your buck. But don't listen to me, because shoot, I don't play the game the way it's supposed to be played. Dent, I never received that friend invite. I'll send you one tomorrow. Alright, Mental. I wonder... maybe I sent it on Dentral. Don't remember. Maybe I'll need to send you one on Cyndaquil as well. So she's the one that I'm going to be playing with the most for 11 still. I think I'm still lost. Let's see. I thought I was supposed to be going north. Yep. It's going to be on the other side of the bank. There we go. We're just going to go off trail. So even though it seems really big, it also seems like there just isn't that many places to go as well, but I don't know, I probably just need to explore it more, right? I hope these mosquitoes don't get me. Alright, got that done. So we're going to turn that off, and we're going to turn Spectral Jig back on. Going to move our way down to number 6, and maybe make it to the final spot. So here's a question I don't know. Do you think we're still in present day in Reisinjima here? Or do you think this is... have we been teleported to the future? I would guess that we're still in present day. But I'm not 100% sure. I don't even think I have any accuracy food that it could be eaten. Oh no, I do have some squid sushi. I don't know if that's enough accuracy. I hear sublime sushi's what you want to be going for. But we'll mess with that later. He seems to be running faster than what I remember doing. Music is quite pretty. Glad they decided to do music for the zone. It's a flea. Those things, you can't target them until they start attacking you. And even though a lot of the times they're really weak, they can do quite a bit of damage to you. I've been taken down by a flea once. Was not happy. Actually, it was several fleas, and they worked in tandem. An interesting trick that I learned about them, though. Sorry. If you hit them with a crit, then it'll kill them outright, no matter how much hit points they have. Which is great if you crit a lot. If you don't, you'll be like, die, die, why aren't you dead yet? But if you're subbing Dancer, like I always do, then you can also hit it with a step, like box step or quick step or whatever you use in Rhapsodies and Dynamis to proc job ability mobs. And that'll kill them right out. I guess steps are kind of looking like crits. So I just got my brother done with Chains of Rhapsodies missions, and he loves it. Just keeps telling me he wish he played the game with me back in the old days of the 75 cap. That's awesome. I mean, I think it's great that COP... I see a lot of players that are doing COP only because the bonus rewards for it. And they complain that the cutscenes are so long and it takes so long to get to one side of the world to the other. And I'm like, it doesn't take nearly as long as it used to, people. I mean, there was a time when if you wanted to fast travel, it was getting on a chocobo, and that was about as fast as you could get. Except maybe you be able to hop on an airship if that was going in the general direction. But Teleport Hollow for 5K. Somebody help me out. Anybody remember those days? Alright. So, did I click this one? Thought I did. I definitely did now. Alright, so we got all 5. Or 5 plus 1 makes 6. we're good here. This must be this big black rock. Mystic Reservoir. This kind of looks like the, Dealy Wop, yeah. They had to pay 10k or more tip. Yeah. Here we go. First cutscene. Spoilers for anybody that hadn't gotten it yet, but these whisperings on the wind, are they meant to mock me? Let's be a little coy. Who do you think it is? Wait, I recognize that voice. Master, could that truly be you? Master, do you remember when we returned to the Mother Crystal? The blessing of Phoenix was with me in full force, and I closed my eyes, pleading her to give you breath once more. But you began to flicker and fade, and my heart sank at the thought of never seeing you again. This is true, I forgot about that. But now, Master, you do my heart good. Well, what do you expect? The effing paladin. Me? You wish to know what I was doing? I'm gonna turn Link Shell chat off. When the light came to my eyes, I was back here on Reisinjima. Although the time I hail from this is only years into the future, not centuries, I can scarce believe how much it has changed. Thank the powers that be that I was able to reach this stone. I lifted my voice in prayer, and the spirits saw fit to cure me of my ills. I know not whether it was the protection of the goddess, but I found myself with corporeal form yet again. How do you respond? Weren't you attacked on the way? Are you sure you're well? I'll take things from here. Are you sure you're well? I must confess that I am drained in both body and spirit. That is why I must beseech your aid in visiting a particular location on this island. I have not the freedom to move from the immediate vicinity. It is all I can do to erect a magic barrier to prevent the beast crawling Reisinjima from approaching this location. Ugh! I fought one of those before. Wasn't as easy as I thought. The Narakas prowling the sacred forest would seize even the smallest chance to destroy this stone wall. Master, I understand that your journey has left you weary, but your assistance would be a great boon. Please, lend sword and spell to vanquish the Narakas that threaten to overrun me. I would lend my glaive if I could, but Master, let me ask this one boon of you. Alright. So, first things first. Link shell. Nothing personal, guys. We will put Dentral Core on. There's nobody in Dentral Core right now. It's just me. Link list, just to be sure. Yep, there it is, just cynical. But then, when you going to get O-Chain? We're going to get it soon. It's on the list of things to do. But here's the master plan. And we're putting the master plan on hold because of the Final Fantasy XIV month. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on Aegis. If you're going to do something, do it well. And let me show you what I got so far. Aegis is already at 99, which is fine. Magic damage taken number 2 minus 50%. You can't get any better than that. That's good. It's adequate. It's not gimpy. But it can be better. And for only 250 Umbral Marrows, it can be better. Now, I know how to make money in the game. It would take me about 6 months of doing my usual Dynamis farm every day to get enough Umbral Marrows to get this thing upgraded with. And I probably wouldn't even trade them all in until I was ready to do it. So worst case scenario, I changed my mind halfway through. You know, you're still sitting on a fairly substantial cash investment. But there's another way, and it was why we were leveling Song last week. What I would love to do is triple box it. It's going to require quite a bit more work on my part because, as I was able to find out, I don't know Dynamis Sarkopard nearly as well as I thought I did. Farming all the items that we need will be easier on Thief with Cyndaquil with 2 Beastmasters on Song and Dent, just using their crickets to blow everything up. And yeah, I'm willing to do that. And then I could farm 3 pop sets for the Arc Dynamis Lord. And then using Thief as the main and 2 crickets to take out all the clones, farm it that way. And maybe get 2 Umbral Marrows a pop, at the very most, 6 Umbral Marrows a run, because of 3 characters. And even a chance at getting some 100 coins, because Dynamis Lord has a small chance of dropping, an additional 100 coin. I don't think we'll be getting enough coins to make another relic any chance, but, it's the grand plan. It needs work. It's not set in stone, and I may change my mind. I really do also want a relic weapon. Excalibur. I want that. Because I want to do Knights of the Round. And I want to be able to macro in party chat, or even just whatever chat I'm in right now. Big all caps with an exclamation point every time that I do Knights of the Round. Fool! It's silly. I know. But that's what I want to do. That's the plan. And then we'll do O-Chain. Because O-Chain's supposed to be a lot easier. And then we'll do Burtgang, because Burtgang's supposed to be the hardest one yet. Alright, so what are we supposed to do now? I think we're supposed to kill some stuff. The Brewing Storm. Yeah, there we go, Lenos. Exactly it. Fool. You have set foot in Reisinjima. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I remember when beating the Dynamis Lord was a huge achievement. We were the 2nd North American Link Shell on Diablos to clear him. First was a really ass group no one liked. Well done. I've only been in... Well, I fought him 3 times back in the 75 days. 2 times we won. 1 time we wiped. And then there was a time right after that we wiped to him. We had used all our 2 hours. There was no chance of being able to make another attempt with our setup. So we decided to just go farm mobs for relic gear. And then something happened where somebody dropped party, was going to try some stuff, and then aggroed Dynamis Lord. It was a red mage. He was supposed to try some stuff on there. And I don't know what or why, but the Dynamis Lord came down from his perch across the zone where we were and proceeded to rape us a 2nd time. But yeah, we kited the clones all the way back to the zone to clear them. Oh, that is so awesome. The dragons. Yeah, we actually fought the dragons. Yin and Yang are their names, and they have a simple mechanic of you just have to kill them both at the same time. If you don't, then one will resummon the other at full health, and then you have to stop DPSing. But basically, you just have to have one player targeting between the 2 health bars just to make sure that it's close, and yeah, and you're good. But we didn't have any trouble with Yin and Yang. It was always the Shadow Lord that gave us the most trouble, and it was basically whether or not the red mages subbing Dark Knight doing chain spell stun didn't lock up, because there were problems. You got that much stuff going on. A lot of the internet back then wasn't as strong as it is now, and a lot of people started dropping frames and getting lag, and So we would have a total of 4 red mages. Chain spell stun, unload, go, go, go. We also had, I think, 3 monks subbing Dark Knight, and just going all out with 100 Fist, and ton of white mages spamming cures into them. And it was a concentrated effort. We even had our bard use 2 hour for the prep, putting songs on everybody. It was very well thought out, I will say that. And kudos to LOL Dynamis for that experience. I'm still bitter I never got my monk hat, but oh well. Oh, relic gear. Thinking of picking up an Xbox One this weekend. Lanos, did you ever get your confirmation from Square Enix about your purchase? I got mine like 11 o'clock this morning. And, oh, that was another thing that happened last night, other than final run of the consoles. Final Fantasy 15 Super Duper Alpha Omega Supreme Limited Edition went on sale last night, 12 o'clock Eastern time, and it did take forever. I think Lenos told me the PS4 version sold out in, what was it, 20 minutes? Maybe 40 minutes, I forget, but it didn't take long. I got the Xbox One version, because I'll take achievements over trophies any day. Alright, what are we supposed to be doing now? Brewing Storm. Defeat 3... I can't even pronounce that. Perfurfid Narakas that spawn near the Etched Rock at K9 during the hours of 20 to 4 o'clock. Okay, so that's almost now. The enemies are several above level 120, and they are from the strong Naraka family. You cannot zone before killing all 3 or the counter will reset. The door doesn't track your progress. It always says you must defeat 3 when you examine the door. Okay. So it's a good thing I got the Balamore Trust out. I got the on the waiting list just in case. This is something I'm going to have to remember, but they don't charge your credit card at the time that you purchase it. They charge it at the time that it becomes available, so it's not going to be until late September that it finally shows up on our bills. So for those of you that don't have the money right now, but think that you will come September, the end of September, if there's anything still available, then you may want to go after that. High evasion. Or if I use a squid sushi, will I be able to hit it? Probably not. Okay then, big question. What is your favorite mission line? What is your favorite cutscene? That's a good one. Still has a seems to have high evasion still. Yeah, they do a verification check, then work on getting the cost in 6 months. Alright, favorite quest line, or mission line. It would be Chains of Promathia. Partly because the story was kick-ass, but mostly because that was the one that I got to do with some very good friends in FF11. And the fact that we were able to do it together was so much more awesome. Alright, favorite cutscene though. There are a few good ones. I mean, I don't know, the first thing that comes to mind, there was this time that Lilith and our hero was in the Sandorian castle, Chateau de Rubble, and she strikes this pose like this, and depending upon what weapon you have on, your character will... I had hand-to-hand weapons on, so he pulled his weapons out and looked all big and gruff and ready for a fight. And that was kind of cute. I did take screenshots of that, and I think I even kept it as my wallpaper for a little while. There are some other ones. I really This is silly. It was the first cutscene I tried playing last night on the PS2. For Sandoria Rank 10, the little cutscene at the end there where it's talking about how when history goes back over what's gone on, no one will know the name of Dentril because some of our best heroes, you know, the greatest achievements are those from people that we don't remember the names of. And, you know, it was a little bittersweet last night too because FF11 is not ending. But a part of it did end last night, or this morning. My favorite mission line, Change for Vanadiel's favorite cutscene, is last cutscene of Wings of the Goddess. Oh, where she's floating away and waving goodbye. Yeah. I don't know. From what folks have hinted at for Rhapsodies of Vanadiel, there's a pretty good chance that that may turn into my favorite cutscene, but I don't know. I've avoided looking at what's coming forward. Now I better get my spectral jig up. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we do have... I hope that we can actually kill one of these guys with Trust NPCs. No guarantee, but I am on Paladin, and I do have a whole bunch of abilities. Do you think most people migrated to PC from last night? Yeah. I think most North American players had already done the... there they are. Alright, let's see if I can pull one way back without linking the others. Alright. I'm back here. God, I hope this... Oh my goodness! He's got AoE. I haven't even hit him yet. Okay, he's hit me for 500. Let's hope I get a protect and shell up quick, because this is going to be a very short fight otherwise. Okay, I still don't know if I've hit him, but... Okay, good news is I got haste up, so... we are doing some damage. I think most North American players that were playing the game regularly migrated from it. Now, the other players that only log in, you know, during the summertime, they probably didn't know about it. So... here. Let's get ready for a shield block. Alright, let's do another flash. Next time that he does that, I'll have to shield block it, I think. Ouch! So much damage. Now, were you ever involved in the H&M hunting pain? No. I remember being in a cell phone chain and getting calls in the middle of the night because we claim Needhog. Now, you see, my highest level was Monk 75. And, yeah. It's like I was going to have to level Black Mage to 75 for any shot at getting the drops for Black Belt. And because of that, it was never going to happen. Okay. Come on, Shantoto. It's all on you, babe. Quickly, let's get a holy on him. Woo! Okay, we got one. Oh my goodness. Those guys are not easy. I don't know if I could have done that if I wasn't on a Paladin. Alright, so 1 of 3. Let's get this next one. Going back up the stairs. Quick attack. Okay, we got all our buffs this time. And now we're missing. Alright. As awful, didn't SE have a free PC install on the main website for PS2 and 360 users? Yes. As awful as it was one of my best MMO memories ever. Ah, this game will always hold a real special spot in my heart. It was, last night when we were getting all the, screenshots off the PS2. We had to email them to another email account and then open them up. And I was opening them up on my phone last night afterwards. And alright, let's back up a little. Oh, never mind, I'm bound. And I've also got amnesia. So, yeah. Koromoru is probably going to be going down here. I'm still bound. Okay, flash. Come on, bind, go away. Oh, thank goodness, it's... Alright. Go further back. Alright, now I can weapon skill you. And I missed. Oh, I hate it when that happens. That didn't do so bad. Oh, except now I got Curse. And... at least Paralyzed got removed. Hopefully I will get uncursed here. I can flash them. Just do not go after a Pururu. Get some defense buffs up. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be able to get and light up after that. 404 points of damage, even with the shield up. Dang. This one seems to be a little bit harder than last time. Go for it. Now I don't even have re-raise up, so if I die, I'm dead. Looks like there might be another player over there. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so apparently that's also a... what's the word I'm looking for? A hate wipe. Yeah, get out of here, Apururu. It's not safe for you. Ouch. You can't actually do anything within light if you don't have a... yeah, if you can't even hit it. This is even with accuracy food. It's cheap accuracy food, and that's probably part of the problem. But... there we go. Why don't they get rid of Curse first? It's not like I don't have 2 white mages in the party. I guess I'll just have to uncurse myself. 600 H or 600 MP. I don't know if that'll be enough. Probably will be. I mean, I get MP back as I take damage, and I'm taking a ton of damage. Alright. Never mind. Cherokee, she needs MP too, so we'll just rest up a little bit. Get caught up here. Nikki, my very good friend from FF11. She was in the H Hyper Notorious Monster scene, and she remembers getting the calls in the middle of the night, or even just so much, not necessarily, we got the dude claim, you gotta get here. It was more, they're doing an emergency server maintenance, and we need to get in position so we can claim so-and-so as soon as he's up. Did the Missus ever play 11? The Missus is the one who got us into 11. It was, I mean, I've always been a big Final Fantasy fan, and when we heard that 11 was coming out, we went out of our ways to try and avoid it, because we kind of knew that as soon as we started playing it, everything else was gonna goes, you know, to the sidelines. And yeah, for a good 3, 4, at least 4 years, everything went to the sidelines after that. And we didn't play it together. We were on the same server, but she hung out with her crowd, I hung out with mine, and her experience wasn't as positive as mine. It's an MMO, and I will say this: the people that you play the game with is probably what makes it a positive experience or not. I've had other friends that tried playing it and they didn't exactly get along well with others, or they didn't meet the right people, and yeah, they just didn't want to keep playing. And you know, it's not for everyone, that's for sure. I really hope these things don't link, because they are certainly close enough where they would link. This way, dude. Okay. Get all the way over here. I'm gonna flash on you again. That's the one thing I like about these trust NPCs, is they don't necessarily get in the way. Sometimes they do. At least I got the Enlight spell up. Let's get all the Palisade buffs up. It seems like it'll probably come in handy. What was her character's name? Character's name was Sadako. And she was a female elven tank. It was just something that she always wanted to do, was be a tank, and a paladin mainly. And she was really good about it. But it was around the time of the level 50 quest to go past level 50 up to 55 that she got burned out and she wasn't going to play it anymore. Elf, ooh. I mean, female elven, you don't see too many of them. And the character model that she picked, I can honestly say, was one that you didn't see too often. I see it on NPCs more than I see it on actual characters. Really is about the people you meet. The old Link Shell was awesome. Link Shell I'm in now, I got through the concierge and it sucks. Yeah, I got 2 Link Shells that I keep on, mostly on Cyndaquil. And yeah, it's one of them feels like a younger crowd, and you know, it's all now, fast, and want to enjoy this as much as possible. Not getting nearly as much TP spam from this guy. Probably gonna regret I said that. More buttons. I want to probably shield bash something soon. Oh, that's right, I'm out of space, so I'm losing stuff. Oh well. Not too worried about it. Not gonna worry about it right now. I'll just focus on keeping hate on this guy. Hate it when you can't even get a flash cast in time. Alright. Don't die. Almost dead. We got the kill shot. Shantoto? Alright, you have vanquished the requisite number of foes. Almost said fools. Greetings, hippie! Happy Thursday to you. Alright. These guys are not easy. I mean, that and they're icky looking. Oh my goodness. But, yeah. You do it on Paladin, it can be done. Happy Thursday to you. Alright, let's give this a try. Master, wait! It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Oh, this counts as a zone, so yeah. We lost our mollifier and the Boar Seal waned off. Oh well. These things happen. I also need to move some inventory space around. That's kind of cool. Really big crystal. Master, as you have doubtlessly realized, this is the crystal that Celsius relinquished his corporeal form to create. Fail. Though the crystal may still be young, its light shines as brightly as any other. That's kind of bright. I'm attempting to do Rhapsodies myself. I keep getting stuck on the parts where I have to do stuff for other people. For other people. And Peyton the Great. Happy Thursday to you. The emptiness that remains in the Far East in the future will be banished thanks to this beacon of hope. But despite this, the coming darkness will not be stopped. Ere long, a murky gloom will seep forth from mother crystals throughout Vanadiel, a corrosive force destroying them from within. And to plow through COP and damn Treasures of Urgan now. And hello, good sir, thank you. Yeah, it's the one thing people didn't like about Treasures of Urgan was, alright, now, wait till after Japanese midnight. It used to be, I think, all the missions were kind of that way. It's like, wait till the next day, and then you can play it again. And it's Square Enix's way of not wanting you to rush through it. I don't think COP was that way. I think Chains of Promathia, you just had to wait like a game day here and there, but I don't think you ever really had to wait a Japanese midnight, huh? This crystal, and this crystal alone remains safe, thanks to you, Master, and your allies. My prayers were answered, erecting an ethereal shield to shelter this area from harm. And as such, Reisinjima remained the only land that the Void did not overcome. I think they got rid of JPM time gates. I want to say I bumped into one or two when I was going through it, and please tell me we actually get that gear, because that looks so fun. And the night before the final struggle was to take place, you made an impossible decision. Every victory comes with a price. This looks so happy. Master, those were the words you spoke to me. What is your name? Why does your game look so good? Did I mess up a setting somewhere? Trying to remember everything that I did. I did some, what do you call them? Registry edits. So basically, actually I don't think the registry edits are really needed anymore. There's a technique called oversampling, like my display monitor. It's just a regular HD display monitor. It's supposed to do like, what are the numbers? 1920 by 1080 or something. And I believe in the FF11 config stuff, you can actually set it up for 4K resolutions. If you go ahead and set it up for like a 4K monitor for the actual, like the background, that type deal, then it'll basically oversample it, and the jagged lines will be more smooth, per se. There may also be some magic going on with the graphics card, because it is higher end. I don't know. I think it looks great, but I think it's more because of the monitor that I'm playing it on. I remember when I got this monitor and I plugged it into the old Vista machine and I was doing a cooking synthesis. The animation of the little water synth was like, oh my god, it looks so beautiful. It's just so silly. Me and the brothers are gone Saturday. We have got past the first Japanese midnight at least. Awesome. Are you and your brother going to do them all in order? Because if so, I'm jealous. If you could actually get to do them all in order with a friend or a family member, it's even better. Yeah, if I ever have kids, they'll probably never get an FF11. I'll probably never have kids, but oh well. Your decision was made with the best of intentions. Yet it was an innocent, incorrect one. Oh, hello. Why? For beyond was the cold, undying stare of another you. For all the light you have worked together, it is possible that the other is gathering umbral puissance. That is why I was permitted to cross the boundaries of time and come to you. Yet my greatest anguish was how utterly powerless I was. Master, all your sacrifices were made to save me. Please, it would be a burden off my shoulders if you blamed me outright rather than forcing me to suffer in silence. It's not your fault. Why would I blame you? I'm not sure I understand. Why would I blame you? Yeah, one mission line after the other, which is making this play so much better than all the others. Master, please, I beg you. I beg you. Not sure I understand. The void consumed all, except Reisinjima and myself. You sacrificed yourself to save me, and me alone. It's not your fault, Master. Your words of compassion have moved me yet again, really. I promise to atone for all I have, or will have, put you through. If the only way to prevent you from succumbing to darkness is by filling the orb with light, then that is what we shall do. Not just for you, but to reclaim all you may have sacrificed. The ambassador infused you with a flood of darkness? Oops. Though this does not affect our mission, it does bring a greater sense of urgency. Let us head to Adolin, one of the many places you described to me. Alright. Ah, but you have been there already? Let us make haste. I shall meet you in the archipelago. I must take a short while to recover. Please, go on ahead. Alright, so we just leave her here with Zethius. And she staggers. My heart. It is about to burst. That's not good. Is this it? Is this how I meet my end? Oh my goodness. I mean, this isn't the first time that she's disappeared. Alright, we got the Rhapsodies in Fuchsia key item. That should be The River Runs Red. Is that the mission that we're on now? Mission add-ons? Oh, no. I guess we already passed that one. So now we're on the Crucible. I really wish I didn't have my guide on the Vista machine, but at least we actually get to hang out in here for a little bit. It is pretty. I mean, the rest of it really doesn't strike me as a Far Eastern temple, but then again, I really haven't been in any Far Eastern temples, so... But it really kind of reminds me more of that place in Yotor Jungle, where the Toneberries hang out. I'm so bad with names. I will cheat and use the conquest map to go down to the El Shamo uplands. Ugalip, Temple of Ugalipe. That's it. That's why I can remember the name, because it doesn't... There you go, Ugalipe. This mission is automatically flagged after defeating the 3 perforated Narakas. Examine the etched rock at K9 to enter Reisinjima Sanctorium for a cutscene. And it does say reward Rhapsodies in Fuchsia, but it really doesn't say what the Rhapsody in Fuchsia key item gives you, so... It's probably going to be another bonus to experience points and capacity points and stuff like that. Another thing that I want to do is focus on capacity points for Paladin. And I hear there is an enchant that you can get for a back piece that gives you a 45% increase in capacity points. And we'll probably go after that. Alright, you must complete the geomagnetrons who have access to Adolin in order to proceed. Enter Kazik Battlegrounds for a cutscene that ends this mission and begins either 316, forward thinking, or 317, Tears of the Generals, depending on your progress in Seeker's Battle End. Requires finishing Seeker's Battle Mission 17, where the cutscene will start. Alright. So, we finished Seekers of Battle End, so I'm not worried about that. I'm going to go ahead and equip the warp ring, and while I'm thinking about it now, view house, Mog wardrobe is full, Mog case not full. We'll stick our re-raise 3 in there, because I don't think I have that yet on White Mage. And in Mog 6, see, this is where we get messed up. I'm shoving stuff into boxes just to make space, and it's going to be one of those, where did I put it? I don't remember. Okay, I'm gonna stick that in there. I'm just focusing on White Mage gear. Shove in there. I'm gonna shove the Counselor's Garb in there as well, because I'm gonna toss out some of this relic stuff that's taking up space, and I don't want to accidentally toss that out, because I'm gonna do that to the Carbuncle Mitts as well. Counselor Cups. I don't know what the Counselor Cups do, other than give you that look. Full tights, RV pants, toe shoes. I'm gonna do... This was expensive. Alright. Now that's out of space. Right. So, sorry, inventory clear. I try and do this before I start the streams, but, you know, like I said, we're not doing what we planned on doing tonight. Alright, we will maybe... I mean, Relic Staff is on the list of things to do, but it is way, way down on the list of things to do. And we can always farm another one very easily. We're going to get rid of the Atoll Tiara, even though it's pretty. And see, I almost threw this away. This is actually kind of... I don't know how the stats are really great, but it's a new piece of gear for Monk, and that's awesome. Okay, Dent, was good to finally catch a stream, but gotta head to bed. Alright. Good luck with whatever you do. Thank you. Like I said, we're going to try to do a month of Final Fantasy XIV for April, and then come May we'll hop back into 11 full-time. And we'll probably do a month of that. And I'm thinking October is probably already going to be Final Fantasy XV. Probably be able to finish that in a month. And think. I want to fit in a month of Shenmue. I don't even know if I could drag Shenmue out for a full month, even if I do both games. But I'll do that sometime during the summer. Maybe I'll save that for Christmas, because Shenmue really is a Christmassy kind of game. But, you know. Alright, Warriors. Lorica. Drop. Yes. Actually, no. I'm thinking I wasn't supposed to toss out that Dancer top. Because, yeah, that was my original one. That was leveling down. Oh well, we'll get another one. No problem there. Race to completing achievements. I just spent like 90k on damn maps. I did too. It's okay. And it probably took you like 20 minutes of, yes, I want that one. Yes, I want that one. Are you sure? Yes. Here's another one. Yes, I want that one. Are you sure? Yes. Here's another one. And just, oh my god. Why can't there just be a simple option, Square Enix, where give me all the damn maps? But, oh well. Alright, so I tossed out my Dancer headpiece and body piece accidentally. So I gotta put that back on the list of things to do. I'm glad it wasn't the upgraded +1 variety. But, yeah. Oops. That one dude in Whitegate sold like 30 of them. Yeah, it took forever. Yeah. But it makes... yeah, it makes it easier. I mean, I came from the days of, if you wanted a map for Crawler's Nest, oh god. I wonder what percentage of the FF11 population had finished, had received the Crawler's Nest map. You had to do that quest in Sabina with the maps, trading not the maps, with the clay, where you had to trade it to the thingies in each zone. Not tombstone. It was like a stone monument. Stone monument. That was it. I did the mission request rather. Oh, that quest. I did it too on Dent, and I was very proud of that. But I'll be honest. Very first time I showed up in Crawler's Nest with that map, and I'm like, all right, I'm pulling the map out. And I'm going to look for the party. The party's not on this map. You get to the main sack room. It's like, oh, which way do I go? And we're like, we're down in the secret chamber. And I'm like, I don't know where the secret chamber is. They're like, God, who invited the noob? Alright, I'll go up there and find you. You follow me. You better not get me killed. 2006, I miss you. I really do. Alright. I think we're good to go now. I have space? Yeah, I got 19 free slots. See, if I accidentally toss out Sword Slip 06, that would be like, no. But at the same time, it'd be like, alright, we gotta fill it back up. Not much of a secret. No, it wasn't. Alright, I could... Yeah. Let's not do the... Yeah, let's do the Warp Ring. You got it equipped for Pete's sake. We're burning time here. Only got 5 minutes left on our squid sushi. Silliness. So we're going to Warp Ring out of here, and we're going to head over to Kazik Battlegrounds. I wonder if I should go ahead and put my counselor garb on. Since, you know, I am somebody in Odalin, but I don't think it's necessary. Well, how much of what? This isn't good, is it? Okay. I didn't know that this was going to be a cutscene. Master, the orb. You have set history on its proper course yet again, having passed through the fourth gate that stood before you. Yet Celsius's words ring true. The darkness slumbering within you is great. I must confess my trepidation at the current state of affairs. What if the darkness overcomes you not in the future, but even earlier than I had anticipated? What a morbid state of affairs we find ourselves in. We must take solace in the hope that the orb will guide you safely, so that you will be prepared for the reckoning. Until that time, your footsteps must remain unerring. And so the fate guides you to Kazik Battlegrounds. Kizak. That's... maybe it's Czak. So, yeah. Wasn't expecting that. I just thought we had to go into Kizak Battlegrounds, but... Yep, forward thinking. You have passed through Iraha's fourth gate. Head to Kizak Battlegrounds to learn more. Well, that was pretty simple. But, oh well. Alright, so forward thinking. Clicking on that. Boom, boom. Everyone enjoy the Bastok Mines song. We'll say it. I mean, Bastok, you have a fairly catchy tune for your citizens. Why is it that Bastok is always in last place? Why is that? You think this music alone would be like, alright, let's go get Conquest. Alright, this mission is automatically completed / skipped if you complete the Crucible with sufficient progress already made in Ziggurat's Battle in mission. Alright. But it says I'm on forward general. Let's just go to it. Alright. This guy looks like Dent. Except he's in all the fancy gear. I want that gear. Yeah. Jesus, 3 of those maps I got were 30k each. I was wondering why I was missing so much gil. Alright, we're going to travel to another home point. We're going to do... Adolin Isles. Western Adolin. By the auction house. Yes, please. I don't even think we're going to need... what's the word I'm looking for? Ionis? I think that's what it's called. You know, that one buff that gives you all the bonuses that none of the other buffs give you? Like, shoot. Get, like, extra chances at successful item synthesis with this buff, and improved chances of getting skill ups. And I'm like, wow. This buff is broken. But yeah, I just realized I got Dent to pre-order Final Fantasy 15 after him saying to wait till the reviews. Well, yeah. I mean, let's hold on a sec. Even though we're gonna get a cutscene here, I know. Let's talk a little bit about EA. All right, that's not the same company as yeah. We're still pausing. All right, let's just talk about Mass Effect 3 for a moment. The hype machine. And Lanos, I know you really enjoyed Square Enix's stream last night, but OMG, the hype machine. They had it in full swing. And there's a whole reason that deal sold out as quickly as it did, and there's also a whole reason that they limited it to 30,000 units, because that's probably all that they thought they would be able to sell. They'll just be able to sell them faster. That's the whole thing. Pre-order this, pre-order that. Give us your money before we even give you the product. And that's not exactly true, because we just reserved a pre-order last night. We didn't actually purchase it. But it's another thing with Steam. They have their... You can support the developer and buy the game before they finish making it. And that's, if it's something that you really do enjoy, then that's awesome. And then it gives the developer something where, alright, well, we still need to fine-tune this, and we still need to improve this, but wait a second. We already sold 30,000 copies? Well, what's 30,000 times $270? You know, I don't know, but it's a lot. And, you know, so, well, maybe we don't need to do anything else. And because, remember, Square Enix was... When Final Fantasy 13 did not do as well as it did, and Final Fantasy 14 1.0 flopped. It failed. It pissed off so many players. Square Enix president said, okay, hold on, folks. Our flagship title is about to become irrelevant. And they took steps to appease the fans, and they did, I guess, the right thing with Final Fantasy 14. It got voted best MMO of the year somewhere. Got a lot of players back into it, and they were actually quite proud to talk about how many people were subscribed to Final Fantasy 14. That's something that MMOs have not been doing ever since World of Warcraft was like, hey, we've got 12 billion people. It wasn't that many, I know. Everybody else was just like, yeah, we got a lot of satisfied customers. We're not going to tell you how much because it's not nearly as much as WoW. But Square Enix was proud of their numbers, and they were proud to broadcast them. That being said, a lot of players have gotten bored with 14, and that's probably why 11's still alive and kicking. But we bought Mass Effect 3 early. And we both knew that we both wanted to play the game at the same time. We didn't want to take turns with the same desk. Play the demo, Dent! We will. We gave Square Enix our money beforehand. And we even paid extra so that we could have the Day 1 DLC, which was Prothy the Promethean. That wasn't his name. But... that's what I'm going to call them. And it was stuff that was already on the disc. You didn't have to download nothing, but you know, it was free if you pre-ordered. And I think Waze had to spend an extra $10 for it. But I liked Mass Effect 3. I thought it was a very good title. The end! Yeah, the end wasn't so great. But, you know, I saw what they were trying to do, and I could respect the story that they told. You know, the missus hated it. She is a role player. She gets attached to our ship of merry crew members, and you know, she was the type that went out of her way to make sure that nobody died in Mass Effect 2, and she just couldn't see any way whatsoever being able to save so many of her loved ones in Mass Effect 3. And even if you did save them, I think there was like one way to save spoilers. The fish dude, what's his name, Morgan? No, that's from the other BioWare game. Mordrin, that's his name. And stuff like that, you know. We need to break out of the tendency to pre-order the game. I don't think that is valid. But then again, we can only talk with our dollars, and I was not talking with my dollars last night. I went ahead and pre-ordered it. Haven't told the missus yet. Oh, sorry, my phone's over here. Haven't told the missus yet. Because, you know, I still have to play the part that we're poor, and, you know, can't afford to be playing Final Fantasy 11 on 3 different computers at the same time. Among other things. Anyways, back to the story. Yeah. I suppose you expected me to exit stage left? This is Balamor, for those of you that don't know. And I guess the sparkly gal down on the floor is probably Iroha. We thought she died in 2 cutscenes ago, but maybe she's in the process of dying? I don't know. Balamor, he's no joke. He's to be respected. He can hit with the best of them. Alright, yet I stand before you, as full of vim and vigor as always. I myself could not have written a more fabulous reunion. Tut tut. Before you attempt to lay waste to me once more, shouldn't you at least offer words of congratulations at my surviving? Her? Oh no, I have nothing to do with her being in this piteous state. Cross my heart and hope to die. I arrived here, and there she was, sprawled on the ground like a discarded prop. Come to think of it, I do seem to recall seeing her before. I just wanted to ask her if she intended to try out for a main role on the Abukan stage, or if she would rather play a bit part. Quick, cast Cure 4. Oh, no need to thank me. I've never had a flair for the restorative. Master, I met him. The ambassador. I confronted him, trying to force him to purge the darkness within you. But I couldn't. He escaped. Forgive me. Come, what did you expect? Ah, perhaps you realized already. That masked you is something else. What? That apple fell pretty far from the tree. He's got an earring. Oh my goodness, I never noticed that. It can always be a difference in what games one likes. Yeah, this is true. But I don't know, we both liked Mass Effect. We even liked the first one. The first one's kind of dry, but oh well. That being said, I think she's playing Elder Scrolls Online right now. Being a thief. What horrible thing happened to turn you astray? Betrayal? Despair? Malediction? Voodoo? Your little friend here seems ready to kick the bucket. Not like I can do much to help her, but I'll be more than pleased to watch over her until her inevitable demise. Perhaps a little mood lighting would be in order? Maybe some dramatic music? Haven't done much of SOA. Is Balamor an avatar? No. He's... He's not the main boss. He's like a general, per se, to the main boss. He's part of the Zol Triumvirate, I believe. He's the first one that you defeat. And you don't really defeat him. It's like he gets down to about 10% health and he's all like, woohoo! Alright, fine, you win. I give up. Go away. Bye. No fun anymore. And then he just kinda watches from the rafters for the rest of it. Doesn't exactly Well, no, that's not true. He does do something. Don't remember what. I just remember everything pausing and he clicks his fingers or something like that. Yeah, it's recorded somewhere on YouTube, but yeah. You get his trust NPC in the Rhapsodies of Vanadiel, Chapter 2 at the end. And really, he's the first gear check, I think, in Rhapsodies of Vanadiel. Siren could be considered a gear check, but really, as long as you got level 117 gear and the right setup for trust NPCs, Siren can be handled all right. But Balamore took us a few attempts, and I had to change jobs. But yeah. How do I respond? What happened? Don't leave. Oh, definitely exclamation point. Whenever there's an exclamation point response. Sorry, kitty. Gotta go. Siren was easy mode. Yeah, don't fall. Siren's easy mode if you're 99. If you're like level 75, she can be a little tough. But yeah, only something like 2 trusts. Treon and a healer. Yeah. I didn't even know that she could charm the first time I fought her. And she didn't. It wasn't until I was helping out another player, and I showed up on Paladin because I was already on Paladin, and I got charmed, and all of my trust NPCs got dispelled, and then the other player was like level 80 or something. I was like, uh-oh, you better run, and I used my weapon skill on him, and he fell down very quickly. And then charm wore off, and I was single-handedly attacking Siren again with no trust NPC backup, no DPS. So, long story short, I did cast Raise. He did accept it. He got raised. I got charmed again. I knocked him down again. And I'm like, alright. No more easy mode. I'm bringing in the Dent. And so I switched over to, well, I logged Dentral in. Had him use a survival guide to get over to Sea Serpent Grotto, which is right next to the zone line. Had him run out. He's on Beastmaster. Summons his kitty cat, Randy. And yeah. Randy took that cat down fast. So yeah, the player got the win. So yes, Siren is easy mode, but it can be messed up, because I did mess it up. Alright, we're going to pick the Don't Leave! Exclamation point. Master, fret not. We will be together before long. I must tell you something before. Before. The ambassador said, when the orb is filled with light, the reckoning will be at hand. That can only mean that he came into existence when the reckoning occurred. You're gonna die again. I had hoped to be there with you until the very end. I'm gonna get a, one of these things. Still want that outfit. I think I already have those boots. At least on one of my characters. I don't know if I have them on her. Master, in my future, you left, leaving me behind. The crystal's reverberations, Celtheus' voice. Eventually, they all left me. Rest in peace, Gom says. Bum cow! It's been a long time, Bum. Happy Thursday and cheers. Yes, rest in peace. Xbox 360 and PlayStation 2. Still need to log in to Den, get him unstuck. He's stuck somewhere in Volcrum Dunes. All I could do was wait for the end, for the cloud to engulf me. It's already 11. Lanos! I hope to catch you tomorrow night. You get some rest. I know you stayed up late last night, Lanos. You can't sleep, come back. I'll be able to... You know, my drunken ramblings will probably get you back to sleep, no problem. And happy Friday, Bumcow. It's gonna be Happy Friday for me too soon. But the world stood frozen in time with nary a sunrise nor sunset. It's time for a refill. And then a divine voice called out to me. Reisinjima was the only place left on Vanadiel, and countless worlds had succumbed to the darkness. You must reverse the reckoning. Ah, yes, it's Friday now. You're under arrest. Swatted. We're not driving. For another 10.5 hours. We're out of Gentleman Jack, ladies and gentlemen, so it's back to good old faithful Tennessee's finest. I don't know how many liters this is, too, but 'tis a lot. You must reverse the reckoning. Oh, that's the wrong keyboard. That doesn't work either. There we go. You must reverse the reckoning. You said that already. Even at the cost of Vanadiel herself. Really? And so I reached out to the light, and it brought me here. Yeah. In case we had forgotten. That's a big bottle. We're in Texas, and in Texas we never do anything half-assed. That's not true. I know a lot of Texans that do stuff half-assed, but yeah, you know, should do the trick. We're not going to drink it all. It's probably like a month's supply. Probably. You must make many journeys, learn many things, meet many people. The orb. You must. She goes looking straight up again. Alright, how many times is she gonna blow up in little sparkles? It's been like, what, 4 or 5 times tonight, even? That's an exaggeration, but... Oh, no. Truckup's already on a standstill on the tollway again. Great. Well, this is Ballamore now. It's the last day of the month. Better drink up. We needed a reason. Well, that's a new one. I expected a corpse. And here we are with your lovely little friend vanishing into thin air. But I'll give her this. For a Hume, she's got some spunk. And her musings. Did she skip to the end of the script without reading the middle? So this emptiness eats up her world and she time warps her way back to us. Maybe I shouldn't be one to talk, but doesn't that strike you as a touch unfair? And you've got quite the curious role in this whole affair too. Different than her, mind you, but amusing nonetheless. Though I suppose that's a mystery best left for later. I'm not going to say anything bad about Dallas Fire Department Rescue. It's just, you know, you're there already. Okay, the sirens are going down. At any rate, whatever power she's got sure didn't stop her from expiring. And that leaves it to you to carry out her last will and testament. Could you imagine the tears rolling down those cheeks if she came back and you were off playing boom or bust over in Outer I'm convinced your neighbor's house is on fire or something. Yeah, and that's just North Dallas. Drunks, all of them. They, you know, drove into something. That or somebody was talking on a cell phone and drove off a overpass. Happened. Not that I'd put it past you. And let's be frank, the two of you have been nothing but thorns in my side ever since I tried to suck the life out of Tartarus and who knows how many other worlds. And of course, I would be remiss to let such a tale of friendship end in anything other than pure, unadulterated tragedy. Why are we zooming in on our butt? And so I have a little gift for you. Did he take the glowing orb out of my butt? I bet he did. Your precious little orb. I'll take just an inkling of its juices as a surcharge. Oh, shoot. No, you didn't. Now tell me if that doesn't rest a bit lighter in your pocket. Hey, I was reading that. Don't say old Battlemore never gave you anything. Oh, shoot. And I thought it was like, okay, we got the key item, drained orb. I was not expecting that. Balamore, you are officially on my shit list, and I apologize for the language, people. I try not to use it, but I don't even know what menus I'm hitting anymore. I'm going for mission. Yes, mission, add-ons, Tears of the Generals. Iraha clashed with the ambassador, who claimed that the reckoning rests on the orb activating. Gather information about Balamore and Castle Edelin, and perhaps glean some clues about changing the outcome of the reckoning. Well, that seems simple enough. I don't even think we need to check the cheat sheet, but we got to update the cheat sheet anyways to find out what needs to be done. And, hey, this is how stupid Texas drivers are, and I was born in Texas, I can call them stupid. When traffic comes to a stop on the freeway, instead of patiently waiting for it to clear, the first thing they decide to do is, let's throw it into reverse and find an exit ramp. Who goes in reverse on the frickin' tollway? Stupid. But I guess until they get rear-ended or arrested. Everyone seemed to be right outside the house too. There was. This is going way back. It was like several apartments ago too. Long time ago, I was playing Final Fantasy XI late one night. This was when we first started playing FF11. My Dentral character was one of on my girlfriend's account. I didn't have my own account yet, and we were on DSL, and it wasn't a very good DSL. It would often lose connection, and it would be out for hours and hours. Oh yeah, I've done the old reverse up on a ramp. Anyways, the signal went out, and usually you can just pick up the telephone, hang it up, and then that would fix it, and that wasn't fixing it. And the drunks were out and about that night, and they were banging on doors, and we heard a whole bunch of people outside, and it was that part of Dallas that you don't open your door after 11 o'clock, even if the apartment's on fire. You definitely don't look out the windows because, you know, they're like drug dealers across the street and that kind of thing. So, we were like, what's going on? And then, you know, all these sirens, and it was like really loud, and they were all outside, and we're like, what's going on? So we finally, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and open up the curtain just a bit to look out, and everybody is outside, and they're looking up at my building, and we're on the ground floor. And it was around that time that I looked over to the missus and was like, do you smell smoke? It's like, oh crap. You know, it's that moment of, you know, possessions. Everything's about to go up in flames. What do you do? What do you do? Oh my god, oh my god. And the first thing is the cats. Save the cats, get them all into pet taxis. And at the same time, the cats are freaking out, like, get away from me, crazy woman. And at the same time, I was like, alright, I got my wallet, I got my shoes. I was working on a book back then. Do I put together my notes, or do all those go up in flame? And it's just like, what can you honestly, if you had to, what do you need to just get up, walk out, and walk away from everything? And, yeah, that was one of those things where it's just like, honestly, you know, I guess I'm lucky that I had pants and a shirt on. Fortunately, it was also spring, so it wasn't that cold. It's also Texas, so it probably also doesn't get that cold. Long story short, the third floor got gutted. Somebody had, it was a cooler night, and new tenants on the third floor decided, let's use the fireplace. And this was how sketchy this apartment complex was. The fireplaces had probably never been cleaned, so there was quite a buildup of soot inside. and probably other stuff, and it caught fire and exploded, and no fatalities. Fortunately, no fatalities. Nobody died. But yeah, the third floor, total wash off. Second floors got some smoke damage, but mostly water damage. The ground floor, my side, I still had electricity. Didn't have telephone. The telephone wires got melted. So no telephone, no DSL. And for a couple of folks that, you know, were addicted to the internet, being disconnected for a week, oh my god. It's like, we're actually going to have to talk to each other, aren't we? And I'm like, no. We got a bunch of anime on VHS. We can watch that for a week. But yeah, it was like starting to have the shake. So anyways, if your apartment ever goes on fire, just remember, grab your phone. Make sure that you have all your important photos on your phone. Probably grab your wallet and the cats. Well, at least your stuff was okay. Yes, at least the stuff was okay. No water damage. The embarrassing thing is, I was a whole week that we weren't on FF11, and when I logged back in, nobody even noticed I was missing. But yeah, don't think my apartment will ever catch on fire. Not a question of if, it's always a question of when. Current region, long enough timeline, everyone's life expectancy drops to 0. Since I live in a house! Yeah, it's always the 4th of July you gotta worry about, too. Drunks with fireworks and explosives. Okay, we're gonna go to Eastern Outolin. And we're gonna go to... Oh. No. We don't even want the home point crystal. Hey, look at me. I'm controlling my character with one hand. Using a two-handed gamepad. Go to Eastern Outolin. Castle Outolin Gates. That's how difficult this game is, folks. It's not that difficult. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I remember a Dunes party where the healer had to type out in all caps, "I have to go AFK. My front yard is on fire." We were fighting lizards. Oh. I was like, oh, okay. I was tanking. Like, alright, that's cool. House on fire. White mage had to go AFK. Time for a bathroom break, folks. Don't let the gobs get you. Well, back to work I go. Alright, bum. Bum cow. It was great talking to you again. I have to thank you again. I'm pretty sure it was you that taught me the command refa all to get rid of all the trust NPCs. That's like the one thing I've been able to give to the FF11 community. Is, oh yeah, you can just do refa all and it gets rid of them all. And if it wasn't for you, I'd still be targeting each trust NPC and getting rid of them the old-fashioned way. Cheers. Alright, so I assume we just need to talk to Plo Trishbach for the next cutscene. Looks like I was correct. Balamor, the very same creature that possessed Vermilia and knocked Chero Machero flat on his back. What's the command? Let me type it real fast. It's refa, or slash REFA space ALL. And it'll dismiss all your trust NPCs at the same time. If I was in a spot where I actually had trust NPCs out, then I'll show how it works, but I think it's pretty handy. When you're leveling up, particular, because when you level up, your trust NPCs don't level up as well, so you have to dismiss them and resummon them all. It also comes in handy if all your magic users have run out of juice, and instead of just waiting for it to hyper refresh, because it does fill up pretty quickly, I find. You can just do it this way and resummon them as well. But yeah, you can't use that command at this time. So Balamor, the very same creature that possessed Vermilla and knocked Chero Machero flat on his back? Yeah, that one. I know just where to look. Rollo Waterways. Pioneers have been submitting reports about strange black butterflies down there. Oof. Hey! Wait a second. Princess shouldn't have her skirt. We have her skirt. It's a key item. I see. So Sizak Battlegrounds has been more of a hotspot than usual. Balamore. The wounds we suffered from what he did here may never heal. Come on, Cyndaquil. To Rala Waterways. If those black butterflies are what I think, then they might lead us to the truth. Don't tell me we have to do one of those fights. I know where the butterflies are, but I think we should be able to handle it okay. Type in chat. Yes, just a regular... I mean, you can also macro it if you want to, but... Yeah, just type in the chat refa or slash / REFA space ALL and then enter. And that'll dismiss everyone. So... Next, when I go into Rala Waterways, I'll go ahead and summon a bunch of dudes I'll never summon. Alright, after completing Vanadiel in Mission 2-2, an aimless journey, speak to Plo Trishbach near Castle Linen, Eaterstern for a cutscene. Alright, so we should be on the mission What He Left Behind. Do missions, add-ons. Yep, What He Left Behind. Alright, Dark, you take care. Ah, okay, a space. Awesome. I'll catch you next time, Dark. Arciela has provided information on where to find Alamori. He head to Rala Waterways and seek out the black butterflies. Alright, so we're just gonna cheat. Go to Western Aldolin. I don't remember exactly the closest one. It's probably that one. Probably. It may not be. We'll probably mess it up. I'm gonna add a little bit more whiskey to the Diet Dr. Pepper. How many calories this has? You know it doesn't say. Gotta love that. There's a technician at work that I'm training. She's young. I don't even think she's 20 yet. Makes me feel old. But there's things that she doesn't know that she's never even experienced. I'm like, you know who the Beatles are, right? And she's like, it's a music band, right? I'm like, uh-huh. Can you name 4 members from the Beatles? It's like, John, Paul, Ringo? Why does everyone always forget poor George Harrison? He was important. But, yeah, and then she counters with, oh yeah? Well, name one person that was in One Direction. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. So, we were talking about stuff that used to be okay, and it was like, we were talking about smoking, and I still remember the day that they banned smoking in the teacher's lounge, and yeah. And we knew it had happened because the teachers that were smokers were out behind the dumpsters with the students that were also smokers. We were all hiding from the principal, smoking our cigarettes in between classes. Crazy she got Gringo and not George. Well, she didn't call him Ringo. She added a G before Ringo and called him something that could be considered, how shall we say, racist? But I don't think she knew even what that was. And she was like, wait, there was a... teachers would be able to smoke in the teacher's lounge? And I'm like, dude, they used to sell cigarettes in vending machines. She's no way! And she's thinking, you know, the vending machines like they have nowadays. And you just put your money in, you can pull this lever and it drops down. Unsupervised, bus stations and stuff. Ah, the 80s, how we miss them. Oh yeah, that's definitely better. With a little bit more kick to it. Alright, if I remember... I think all I have to do... I think I need to go here. If not, it's going to be here. But it's definitely one of these two. I know I don't want to go straight because that's a dead end. We're going to go east and south, then just hug the right wall. Alright, so... the reason we haven't done Sneak and Invis yet is we're going to click this first. You can't do that if you don't have Sneak and Invis up. Truck, that's why the fire department was out earlier. It's people like you. Anyways. Bum, bum, bum. Now we're just going to follow the right wall. Is that a Tarataru? Nope, that is a baleful Terrachuk. It kind of looks like a Tarataru from a distance. They're about the same height. Sorry, that could be mean. I didn't intend it to be mean, I apologize. Not even worried about these mobs anymore. They're like incredibly easy prey. And we've been fighting very tough stuff tonight. That does like bad AoE damage. So kudos there. I wonder if we were to do that fight that we were doing earlier, if you know, the Solid Gold Dancer Party, if they would have the accuracy necessary to get this done. And again, I'm just assuming this is where we need to go, because it's black butterflies. But this is more for a battle content, I thought. Nothing happens. Okay, so this isn't the right one. Alright. Use the waypoint in Outerland and select an enigmatic device. Rolla Waterways, if available, to be placed right by the mission objective. Or enter Rolla Waterways from F5 and Western Outerland if you have not acquired this waypoint. Head to the enigmatic device in Rolla Waterways. Okay, that's not it. At B6, examine the glowing triple question mark on the ground next to the black butterflies for a cutscene and cipher. Oh, okay. So this is the right spot. It's just instead of the butterflies, it's not the augural conveyor. You want the triple question mark. So we're gonna click that now. And something happened. Yep, black butterflies. Yes, my most adoring fan. If I weren't so tickled to see you, I might call you a stalker. While I can watch without horrible lag every 2 seconds. Daikenjins. Were you getting horrible lag? I thought I had found that perfect sweet spot of resolution and latency, but maybe not. We'll see. I hope it's going okay. I was having a ton of trouble when I first started this. I was going to say this morning, but no. And to think that you've brought your lovely princess along for front row seats. The same tired old soliloquy would seem so contrived now, wouldn't it? It's on my indent. Okay. But I'm glad it cleared up. First the castle, now the waterways. What nefarious scheme have you hatched this time? Nefarious. Leave Outerland and return to the vile domain you came from. Nefarious scheme. See, he liked that too. Oh, my dearest Arciela, you are sorely mistaken. I'm having a grand old time just watching the scene play out. And besides, there's no wisdom in messing with your betters. And there's no wisdom in messing with your betters. That just didn't roll off the tongue well. And you should be thanking me. I've decided to stop trying to create a new world and save this one instead. Of course, I still plan to make myself the protagonist. And Cyndaquil, there's much to be gained from joining hands and becoming part of my union. No. You would refuse my generous offer, after how much effort it took for me to come back from who knows what world? You came back from another world? What are you on about? Tut tut. You're not going to get me to show my hand that easily. Can't I bring just a little bit of humor and uncertainty into your lives? What's more, young one, it would take far too much energy to explain to you the tedious story of how Cyndaquil and her pale-faced friend, what was his name? Selenia? Selbinia? Celsius? Yes, Celsius. How she and Celsius ruined my week. And on the way back, I had to hop from world to world, making discovery upon discovery, and I did my own little research as I went. Before each world fell in turn, that is, whole worlds falling. Cyndaquil, what is he? Not too far in the future, all the worlds I visited, and presumably those I didn't, will fall to a force known as the Emptiness. Even Vanadiel. You mean you haven't heard? Oh, that's a rich twist of events. And so, Cynical, I took a look at some of the essence I borrowed from your little orb. You see, I figured it couldn't throw a wrench in the whole emptiness business. But like any good drama, the conclusion I came to wasn't so simple. Your orb has, in fact, been filled with the power of light. Or would it be more accurate to say the power of life? Either way, it transcends the boundaries of time and space, and I must confess that although this may seem a bit of a tired trope, the gods themselves will be jealous of what you stumbled upon. One laptop streaming Netflix, the other Netflix a game and YouTube, plus phones, a PC, my Xbox I'm watching the stream on. Wow. Yeah, that's I have to have my PC plugged directly into the modem, and fortunately it's a fairly decent connection. Otherwise, I've got the misses on wireless, and I think that probably saves me from getting too much lag from the upstream. I hope. Yeah, I'd love to actually get the resolution just a little bit better, but I think it's okay. I hope it's okay. Anyway, back to what Balamor was saying. As am I. And so I'd like to lend your orb a little bit of my power, if for no other reason than to see how far down this rabbit hole goes. But everything has a price, and my little surcharge would be for you to bring me an orb wielded by your pretty princess long-dead relative, the Founder King. And don't mind me, I'll be over there taking a nap in the meantime. So come back when I found it. So come back when you found it, not I found it, and then we'll be on with the show. Got that truly deep, sinister laugh. One of the Founder King's relics. Here, why would I be unaware of this? And there's no way I'd entrust such an artifact to that two-faced jester. Oh, there goes your butt. Blowing again. Uh-oh, it's gonna take part of her soul. Oh shoot, did it just explode? Ah, I can see them. The memories of the times we shared together. I don't know why, but thinking about the journeys we had brings me a sense of peace. Cyndaquil, I know that the right thing to do is to entrust the Founder King's artifact to you. But my position in the city is a delicate one, and I will pretend that I never heard of such an object. So please, do with it what you will. She's not going to give me the sword. No, not the sword. Just please, promise me that you'll share any new information you glean from Balamor. Better not hand over the sword. Cipher of Arciela's alter ego number 2. And we just got her alter ego number 1 not too long ago. Not exactly sure what it does, but we should be on a new mission now. Missions, add-ons, gone, but not forgotten. According to Balamor, the orb Iroha gave you has something to do with the power of time. He will return what he took from you if you bring him a relic of the Founder King. Look for it somewhere in the Rala waterways. I would imagine it'd be by the tomb. I'm not for certain, so we're gonna cheat and we're gonna look it up because, you know, it's either that or we just run around in circles upon a poogaroo for hours on end. She likes it, you know. She's like, come back. I'll go over there. Stay away. Why do you do that? Sorry. After completing Seeker's Battle in Mission 2-1 behind the sluices, examine the sluice gate at C6 in Rala Waterways to enter the secret hideout. You will have an opportunity to receive the key item just before the 2-7 fight. Examine the inconspicuous barrel to receive the Founder King's orb and complete the mission. So C6. Just a little bit over, isn't it? Or is it here? Probably right here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I know what needs to be done. Or I know what I have to do now. Something like that. So, something that Prish said back in James Prometheus. On Play Online, on Final Fantasy XI's Facebook page, they have some of the mission cutscenes, the ending ones, on display in like a YouTube format, and they have voiceovers for them. No subtitles. Actually, no, they do have subtitles because the voiceovers are in Japanese, but the subtitle isn't like the text scrolling up on the screen that you would get in the game client. It's all like this without any what's the word I'm looking for? Any user interface. And I believe the player character they have is like an elven paladin, so you have to get over that fact. But yeah, for those of you that like anime, it's definitely, I think, worth watching. I thought the voice actors that they got were rather well done. Even the voices for the puppets that you don't even see because they're kind of off screen. But one in particular, it was like the big final fight after you defeat Alexander. Oh, that's kind of like a spoiler. And Treasures of Water again. There's another one too. I want to say it's from Wings of the Goddess, but I'm not 100% sure. And yeah, I have to find some more. Nothing out of the ordinary here. This is C6. Ah, Sluice Gate. Alright. Enter the secret hideout. Yes. Thought I had checked earlier and there wasn't anything to target there, but... Alright, so we just need to find the inconspicuous barrel. Here it is. What a neat little hideout. You know the smell, though. It's gotta be horrible. Alright, we got the key item, found our King's Orb. That was not difficult at all. So next mission. I don't know what's wrong with Ulmia. She's like doing her spinning right round, baby right round like a record player. There, no, she's doing it again. Alright, add-ons. Videos are set to private now. Can't watch them, LOL. Really? My videos? Or is it the ones for... what you call it? For Final Fantasy? Because I didn't think they were. I'll pull it up real quick just to be sure. Actually, you know what? I'll not do it here. Let's see if I can do it on this one. I don't think I have it on favorites though. So let's see. FF11 Facebook. There we go. Final Fantasy XI, Facebook.com. I'm using the Vista machine, so it's going to be a little bit slow. I'm also using an older version of Internet Explorer, so this will definitely take a while. Get updates from Final Fantasy XI Facebook. Yeah. Log in. I thought I was logged in. A little checkbox for say, let's log in and continue. Alright. Let's see if I remember which password I use for Facebook. I'm not a big Facebook user, by the way. Crazy psycho girlfriends from high school that I really don't want sending me pictures. I don't think they aged nearly as well as I did. That is crass. I apologize. So true. Photos, likes, more. They have videos? Yes, videos. There we go. Scroll down. All videos. No videos to show. Alright. Timeline. I'm pretty sure it was Square Enix that did it. It didn't look like it was a thing that somebody put together on their own. Although there have been some fan works that were pretty cool. Hey, there's a photo of the Haru riding a crab. Come on, keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. We're totally getting off the mission tonight. It's not that it's entertaining, it's not that it... This might be it. Experience a voiced version of the iconic battle. Treasures of Water again. Alright, so click press to play. Something's loading. This video is private. God, why, Square Enix? Why? If I click to watch on YouTube.com. Sorry about that. It's always the good stuff. Always the good stuff. Alright. I was hoping that maybe I had directed you in the wrong spot, but I was pretty sure I found it on Facebook. It's like the only time I ever went to Facebook and I found something cool, but... Alright, back to Argus Artifacts. Return to the triple question mark at the Rello Waterways enigmatic device at C6 for a cutscene. Alright. Should we do it the fun way? Without sneaking in Viz? Yes, let's do it the fun way. It's been kind of slow. I wonder how many things we could aggro. Should aggro them all. I saw them there before. Awesome. So, I don't know. Hopefully... Maybe they just didn't realize they set it to, what's the word I'm looking for? There is a word I'm looking for. It'll come here in just a sec. Alright, this guy probably aggroes. Yep, he aggroed. And this one will probably aggro too. Oh, he missed. You? Yep. And I don't know if these guys aggro. Yep, looks like he did. So that's 3. I'm not going to try and aggro both slimes. They take a while to knock down. This one will probably go up. Yeah, I saw him turn. No idea why they did that. Because it's Square Enix, and they probably did it so not to take attention away from the hype machine that is Final Fantasy XV. You know. And it's like, why did CBS and Paramount give a stop notice for, what's the word I'm looking for? Axanar. A little fan movie. I just can't say a little fan movie. It was looking fairly awesome. But, wait for it. Alright, turn a little bit this way so we can actually get all our shield blocks. I'm taking quite a bit of damage now. Alright, get ready for the flash on the next mob. This'll work. And when in doubt, jump up in the air and do 6,000 points of damage. Woot! Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I missed this music. I don't have a way to evoke that one, do I? This closer? Maybe I can flash it again. There we go. Shantoto was doing like all the DPS. Did my Enlight effect wear off? Kinda seems like it did. Alright. That's one way of getting the hate back. And get some more spells up. Boom, boom. Vorpal Blade for the wind. I think I have that one. Let's see. Weapon skill. There we go. Vorpal. Let's pick this one over here. 2201. That's not so bad. Not so great, but, you know, at least it'll hold hate. Savage Blade. I will admit, I've never been a big sword weapon skill kind of guy, but Savage Blade, it's all right. I'm starting to get on the whole sword thing, because, you know, it's no Raging Fist, it's no Azurin Fist, but it's okay. Yeah, definitely better than Black Halo. Black Halo's not bad either. It all began with a stone. or so the legend says. In ages past, a sentient jewel, enormous and beautiful, banished the darkness. Its many-colored light filled the world with life and brought forth mighty gods. What a quaint little ditty, wouldn't you say? And one with a middle lander such as yourself would have heard many times before. Began with a stone, a many-colored light banishing the darkness. But neither of us really thinks that the darkness is the emptiness. It's the void. And what threatens your lovely friend's future isn't the emptiness either. Once again, it's the void. Void with a capital V, meaning that there's nothing with a capital V. Isn't it your job to put the pieces together? Because it's certainly not mine. Come now, less standing around stupefied and more handing me the Founder King's orb. He pulls this out of my butt. Here you go. Like a back alley trade. Except with orbs and butts and... Some 1,000 years ago, Adolin's Founder King, August, came across enormous magical power and sealed away Hades, who came to learn of a place called Tartarus. And the enormous magical power is central to how the story unfolds. And he came in contact with my homeland, the place where I was born. Yes, this orb is from my world. Did his... Yeah, his head just exploded. Right. May start over and create a new character and buy all the expansions. You're gonna do it. That's the way to do it. I mean, if you really want to enjoy the story, then... Because, I mean, even if you, like, started a mission or an expansion and got maybe like a third of the way through it or halfway through it, and you get like right back into it. Sure, you got the guides to remind you how to do it, but there's little things that I've forgotten. But anyways, yes. Ah, yes. I remember so clearly now. We referred to the void as the cloud of darkness. I've heard that name before. Cynical hasn't. Ugh. How can I explain this to someone with your mental capacity? It's not alive. It's not dead. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it even is. It eats away at light and darkness, halting all life and making it as if it never existed to begin with. That is its purpose, if you can call it that. Nope. Are we gonna get a little mosaic? We're gonna get a cutscene. Tell me we get a cutscene. It's mosaic. I mean, the mosaics are okay, but yeah. And what I learned is that my world, your Vanadiel, and the countless other stars that exist are but islands floating within this cloud. Okay. The cloud doesn't think or feel, but it does shift and move, just like the clouds you and I are familiar with. I haven't heard this song in a while. With each blow of the wind, it moves, grows, shrinks, and dissipates. And as it does, it engulfs any worlds that stand in its way. And if your world is unlucky enough to be caught in its path, then poof! Love how he does that. Not that I've had the ill fortune of seeing or experiencing it, but it was a little something I picked up along the way. Wee-hee-hee! I couldn't care less whether you believe me or not. That's for you to decide. But you probably should, especially now that your orb is filled with a little bit of me. What was it you called it? Trust? Even I couldn't come up with a more fitting name. Not that I have any idea how you came to manipulate such powers, but the fact that such a thing is possible, couldn't that be a sign she gave you? But I grow bored of this. Let me return what I've borrowed. Haven't you read the script? This is the part where you show me the orb. Stupid undead necromancer. Sometimes the most unexpected of paths emerge from the most taxing of trials. Beauty incarnate. No? And so, Cyndaquil, I take my leave. Perhaps we'll be fortunate enough to cross paths again someday. And he does his little laughter and... Whew. I'll admit, Valamore's growing on me. I didn't like him when he first came, because he kicked my butt several times. But, you do the Outland missions, it's alright. Yeah, I mean, he's gained my respect, I'll say that. Alright, it all began with a stone, and what the stone's light purged was not the emptiness, but rather the cloud of darkness. It has no consciousness, but it's all-encompassing. What does Arciela have to say about Valamore's musings? Oh, I bet this means we need to go back to the castle. Yep, gonna be pissed that I gave away. What would it be? Is great Grandpappy's orb? Probably more greats than that, but yeah. Enter Selenia Memorial Library for a cutscene. I'm glad I checked. Alright, so we can't use this thing to traverse anywhere, right? Yeah, alright. So... Spectral Jig. It was fun aggroing everything and then throwing it all away, but yeah, how much capacity points? 218. Yeah, not that great. I mean, it's 218 more than what we had. That is job points. But we're approaching that point where, you know, it's going to be quite a while between perks. We're already at 100. Exactly at 100, so we're going to need another 25 job points to get our next perk, which is Shield Mastery, which is still a drop in the bucket compared to everything that you're going to need to get it at Master. But again, I'm not going to try and get it all done in one go. I got it all planned for the long haul. Got a question. If I started over and you still play, would you help me to level 99? Just a suggestion. Yes. If you come to Quetzalcoatl. I mean, I'm going to be honest. The game is mostly solo friendly, and I'm not going to say that if you can't figure it out on your own, then you're no good. And that's not it, because there are some missions out there that I had trouble with and I needed some help with. The fight at level 99 is one of those, the fight to get from level 95 to 99, that unlocked. That's one that you probably want some help with. I'd be more than happy to hop on one of my big DPS jobs and kick that Tartaru monk for you. And I'd probably even help you farm some of the items to cause them to be intimidated or terrorize them, because they're easy to get. Yes, I mean, I will be more than glad to help you. I would even give you some starter guild to make that better, but as you can see, I don't have that much anymore because I bought my 5 Umbral Marrows to upgrade my shield. So yeah, but it's pretty easy to make money too. But yeah, more players on Quetzy would be a good thing, especially players that actually enjoy the game. Be great. Although I'll be honest, you would probably be better bang for your buck per se if you were to pick a server like Asura, just because there's a lot of players. Yeah, y'all should move to Asura. It's and there's a ton. I say a ton. There's a lot of folks that watch my stream that are on Asura, and if you need help, I don't have a problem with you showing up into the chat and just saying, "Hey, I'm on this fight. I can get to this, this, and this, but I can't get them past this." And probably get a tell in game. Well, no, that's a bit of exaggeration, but you may get a tell in game going for, "Hey, I can help with that. I moved from Lakshmi to Asura." There you go. Lanos moved to Asura for a little bit, and he did say that, you know, it is much more populated and it's kind of like the old days. That being said, the stuff that he was used to farming for money was a little bit more difficult because there was quite a bit more competition, but yeah, it really added life to the game. It's especially for endgame. But I'm going to stick it out on Quetzalcoatl for as long as possible. I'm not saying that in the future I won't create another character to start over on a different server. I'm not against that. But I will say this. There was a player on Quetzi who was having trouble with a mission. I think she found me from the YouTube videos, from the same one that I was having trouble with. It's that one in The Wings of the Goddess, the Bestock mission, where you have to keep Adelheid, that stupid Black Mage Scholar, alive. She likes to run around as the Quaidov trying to kill her. And don't like that one because it's not one that can be soloed. I mean, maybe it can, but I wasn't able to solo it. It even took us 2 attempts. I hopped on my Gimpy Beastmaster with Cricket, and she was Paladin, and I told her just focus target on the NPC and just spam cures into her. I'll take care of all the turtles. Just keep her alive. First time, we were running up some stairs. I already summoned the Cricket, and Cricket got stuck on the ground floor, couldn't climb the stairs, and yeah, then the turtle showed up and went downhill. But take 2, we waited till we climbed up the stairs before I summoned the Cricket, and he was easy going after that. So she didn't even know that we had won. She was just so, I say she, it could have been a he. The avatar was female, and it could have been a she. It was probably a he. And he was like, I didn't even know we had won. I was just focused on cure. Hey, it must be midnight because my computer's telling me it's time to pay the rent. We're gonna finish this one. And I went to the wrong spot. You're not supposed to go to the castle. You're supposed to go to, let's see, remind me in 15 minutes, snooze. Supposed to go to the Selenia Memorial Library, which is like on the other side. What class would you recommend to play? I was thinking about playing a warrior again. I will always recommend whatever class you enjoy the most. If you enjoy warrior, do warrior. I prefer monk. I think it's a great job, especially nowadays when you actually get some skill ups. Yes, ma'am. Come for my soda? I'm good. I was just making sure, because there's no soda left.
I'm talking about the inflated bottle up there.
If you plan on doing a lot of soloing, Beastmaster. I enjoy drag. Nothing wrong with Dragoon. And I got some really spiffy purple armor. I'll probably level Dragoon just for the purple underoos. I will admit, Paladin has been very good to me. I've been able to solo stuff on Pally that I don't think I would have been able to solo on Monk. I know I would have been able to solo it on Monk. And even Beastmaster is good. You can get a lot of stuff done with Beastmaster.
Still not as cool as Paladin.
Still not as cool as Paladin, but I've leveled Beastmaster to 99 on 3 different accounts. That's how good it is. I've also got Monk to 99 on 2 characters and 92 on a 3rd, so I need to finish that up. I think it was the Scouts Coalition. Yeah, that'll take us where we need to go. It's been another kinetic unit. I have had to play Beast Beast is alright. I mean, that cricket is the high quality. Sorry, Bouncing Bertha? She's not bad. And that reminds me, we haven't talked to the Gobby Box today. Let's see if we win anything. Everyone cross your fingers, open the box and profit. Ah, no Autolin dial, that's already over. Oh well. Alright, so I'm not gonna sing song. What are you gonna get from the chest? Oh, Fortunery? Fingers, be good, be good, be good. Wholesale move. I don't even know what that is. Let's take a look. This pulsating cell houses the energy required to charge a Murasamamaru. Okay. I'm willing to bet this is one of those things needed for, like, what were those weapons called where they did really awesome DPS, but they required ammunition or something? I like beast gameplay, I just don't like axes. I get that. One of my Beastmasters uses a scythe. Given his scythe skills only in the upper 20s, but it's getting higher. Might do Warrior Paladin just for the cures and extra spells. If you get a trust NPC that can cast cures, you probably won't need it. I mean, Dancer, I'm not gonna lie, Dancer will gimp your DPS. But, the ability for Spectral Jig, for on-demand invisibility and sneak, and it being an instant cast, it's pretty good. I mean, you get the same thing with White Mage, but yeah, dude, those pulse cells sell for 1.5 million on your server. Okay, so I did profit. All right, awesome. That'll go into the what was it? The Umbral Marrow Fund. Just doubled my inventory. Yay! Thanks. I'll have to get another one. The Selenium Memorial Library contains relics of knowledge from HC. I'm talking like Balamor again. I don't even know how to do a Taru voice. From ages past, as well as the latest, weightest illuminated publications. Would you care to enter this vast Taru Vault of Knowledge? I love how the default option is yes, so you don't even have to move up. Like, no, I didn't want to go in there. Curses. Foiled again. Dearest Cyndaquil. Dearest. Wow. Oh, this was the character model that the Mrs. Elvin was. I never recognized her from the front. I was always from behind because, you know, Elven booty. Oh my god. To what do we owe the honor today? Words, words, words. Princess Arciela. She is in the closed stacks looking for information on the Founder King. What? Huh? Oh, she was looking at a book about sweets. Cyndaquil. Are the end times truly upon us? Get what this woman's deal with books about sweets is. Life throws many trials at us, and it is how we overcome them that displays who we truly are. Just as we vanquished Hades and peace has returned to Autolin. Of course, I wish to help in any way I can. I scoured the shelves to see what I could learn about what Balamor said about... I'll just say that again. I scoured the shelves to see what I could learn about what Balamor said about beginning with a stone. It seems that it has something to do with a place called Li Telor, located in the Middlelands, your homeland. The annals say that the statue located in Easter Autolin's goddess Promenade was fashioned after a similar creation in the ruins located there. Maybe you can learn more about the Cloud of Darkness if you search the ruins yourself. But it chills me to be the one to think that August had dealings with the world Balamor once called home. If Balamor is 1,000 years old, then how could he maintain his form for so long? There must be some connection. I would go with you, but there are pressing matters at the palace to which I must attend, like sweets. But please, come see me if you find something out. Perhaps that orb of yours truly is the key. Okay, so we're going to Lee Talor? Probably. After midnight, we should stop. But we were a little late starting up, so maybe Warrior Monk like I used to have. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, Warrior Monk, you can tank Mandies for a long time. They will barely do any damage to you. What do you call them? Worms are actually a pretty decent, viable combination as well, as long as they don't link. But as long as you got a healer. Although, if you do like a warrior sub-job that could cast a silence on them. Although, enfeebling magic skill probably wouldn't be high enough to worry about that. Missions. Add-ons. Eyes on you. Go ahead and start loading that on that one. Arciella, who had been poring over tombs in Selenium Memorial Library, CML, has an inkling that the cloud of darkness may be related to ruins located in the Middlelands. Head to Lee Talor to investigate. We want to go back to town. Yes, leave the library. I like Warrior Monk. It's a very good, beefy tank job. You get an HP bonus, you get access to counter very early on. Boost before every weapon skill. Focus, dodge, those are some very good abilities. I would recommend against counter stance in the later levels. I don't know if Monk sub even grants access to counter stance. I want to say it does. I want to say that's like around the 40s. Seems right. But yeah, I mean, can you imagine that? Double attack with a great axe, countering with a great axe. Alright, sorry, I'm getting all tingly. Xeno Memory, I've seen him around. That's another thing about Quetzalcoatl. Even though I have all the names turned off, since there are so few of us, you bump into the same people over and over and over again. And, you know, it's kind of like family. An extended, pixelated family, but yeah. That's why I refuse to add any more players to my B list, even if they truly deserve it. Because, you know, like family. Take them or leave them. It's all we got left. So, yeah. Fun times. Alright. Home point number 1. Traveling to another home point. There isn't a home point that I can go to there. Alright, so we'll do it this way. Equipment. Warp ring. Because I am cheap. I'm not going to expend 100 gil or 200 gil when I can just use a warp ring. Take me to the exact same spot. Takes a little bit more time, but money, you know, it is finite. Even in this game. Oh, it's also another, I mean, getting back to what we were talking about earlier. The stories in FF11, if you can actually do them in order, the missions that is, it truly is worth the experience, especially if you love Square Enix stories. But that little afterglow effect that this guy without the shirt has, that's kind of what I want for my shield. But yeah, I wonder how long they'll keep the servers up for PC. As long as there are players that are still playing it. I mean, honestly, they've already reduced it down to just a skeleton crew. It's just basically going to be mostly maintenance, but there'll be a couple of updates. Nothing big, but as long as they can afford to keep the servers going. I mean, you gotta think, with diminished, what do you call it? Demand, they probably don't need as much computing power to keep the servers going. That being said, you know, T1 connections are not cheap. Alright, original release notes. Rise of the Lorder is just some dude to push the reset button on the server. Oh, there was I don't know how many of y'all followed a blog back in the good old days called GM Dave. There was a post that he did, and I don't know if he was a real GM or if he just did it for giggles. I'd like to think that there was a semblance of truth in there. I forget where I'm going. There it is, Rome Eve. Using tabs because we're still cheap. They was talking about a late night party that they were having at the Square Enix offices, and they repurposed the Lakshmi server for Halo matchmaking, and things were getting out of hand, and somebody accidentally poured booze onto the Lakshmi server and set it on fire, but hey, it's Lakshmi, no one's going to notice. Or something like that. They did get a GM request later in the morning, and somebody couldn't log into, what was the PvP map in the first Halo? Warsong Gulch or something like that. No, that's WoW. Shoot. Yeah, something silly like that. I'm sure there's more to it than that, but that cutscene with the goddess statue. Well, hello, Esh Nataro. I had an inkling you would be here. You must be taken aback to be reunited with me, here, of all places. To think we had prevented the world from ending one way, only to find out it would end another. And Iraha, is she not with you? I guess I shook my head no. Please, apprise me of what you have learned thus far. Words fades to black, so you know it's going to be a lot of words. So, Iraha expired and has yet to return to this mortal coil. Revival is in the realm of the gods, and if she has not yet returned, it may be because they do not permit it. Should she be struggling in earnest against this world, this cloud of darkness, then it is but a matter of time before they see fit to bring her here once more. Unless their own powers have begun to wane, they have little time left. I'm getting another reminder to pay the rent. Snooze. Like I do in the morning. I kinda wish her boots would match the rest of her outfit. That's one thing about Eshnataro that's always bugged me. But only the ancients, the Zalart, possess the means by which to open these gates. I do too. Hey, look here. Ah, but you already have in possession a cerulean crystal. I should have expected no less. Okay, so we're going up the sky? Right. Some Byakko Haidatai. I already have it, but yeah. Maybe get PL to 99, then start the story, I guess. That's how I originally wanted to play the game. You really... I don't think you can do PLs anymore. I haven't seen it done, and I've been told they did something to gimp it. But really, leveling in FF11 now, it's really easy. It's not even a chore. It's... Shoot, I mean, if you're fighting the right mom and you got your XP ring on, 2500 XP per kill, not difficult. If you do it during an XP bonus campaign, 5k, 5,000 experience points a kill, not outrageous. I mean, you do have to target the right mobs. You don't want to be doing stuff that does tons of AoE, but yeah, yeah, it's I'm just showing job levels. Everything at 75 except Geomancer and Rune Fencer. Rune Fencer hasn't even been unlocked yet. Quite a few at 99. Warrior, Paladin, Beastmaster. Scholar. I got Scholar done early too. Thief, Monk, you know, and everything else. White Mage is going to be there soon, eventually. But yeah. We have Records of Eminence. It's under quest. Objective list, and just pick stuff that you're fighting. Like, you know, Unity every day they have stuff that needs to be redone. Vanquish Vermin for bonus XP. And then under region, say you're fighting in East Ronfar, then, you know, click that to repeat, and you get an additional 500 XP for every 10 mobs that you kill. Say you see Swamp Fisk up, then, you know, quick, get this ROE, go kill him, that's bonus 500 XP, you know, and they've got them for all the zones, and sadly I never made it to 75. It's okay. You can do it. There'll be a little bit of a slowdown when you hit 70, and you have to start farming, what do you call it? The testimony to be able to fight Matt. And depending upon which job you pick, Matt can be either really easy, really difficult, or, you know, either or. Red Mage will be a little difficult. Monk, if you get the setup right, it can be okay. And if you're even willing to peek ahead, if you do some of the Rhapsodies of Vanadiel missions, you can get a key item that will let you summon trust NPCs into your mat fight and make it much easier. A lot of players will say that's not necessary, you don't have to do it that way, and there is a pretty good sense of satisfaction, especially if you have difficulty beating him. It always feels good to kick that old man's butt. But yeah, I get off target. And even if you are having trouble and you're on server with me, send me a intel in game, and you know, I'll find a job that I need experience points on one of my characters, and we can level sync and have fun with the two of us, you know. Even though I don't think I'll be nearly as good as a trust NPC. Those trust healers, oh my god, they put players to shame. It's kind of like playing Final Fantasy XII, except, you know, you don't have to set the gambits, they're already set for you. Alright, exploring the ruins, examine the Sermet Gate in the Hall of Gods for a cutscene. Okay. So, this should be easy. We haven't actually opened this gate in quite a while. Used to have to do it all the time to go up the sky for farming. I still don't understand why Eshnataro couldn't just open it on her own. Or couldn't we just use a survival guide? It would have been so much quicker. Long have I awaited thine arrival. Thine? Okay, who could this be? I don't think it'd be the goddess. The goddess, I don't think, has ever really spoken to us. No, it's probably going to be the Ambassador of Darkness. Oh, I remember her. She's got the crazy eyes. Welcome, warriors of light, to the Temple of Altana, a place where knowledge comes to be lost. Lady Yevno, I don't even know how to say it. Eve Noil. We're gonna call her Lady Y. Serves the goddess of the dawn in all her incarnations, and is the custodian of the gate by which she can be reached. Lady Eshnataro, thy presence doth come as a surprise. To think one such as thyself would come posing questions for me. A young woman has traversed time itself to speak with Cyndaquil. She claimed that an existence which some call the void, and others call the cloud of darkness, has come to claim Vanadiel. The cloud of darkness, you say? Alas, I can confess to hearing that name only once before in my lifetime. Oh, I guess we're gonna get another mosaic. The prophecies say the cloud of darkness is fated to descend upon this land once the 5 pieces of the Mother Crystal have turned to dust. Were the pieces to be made whole once more, it is perhaps possible to avoid this most gloomy of futures. But that day itself will signal the end of Vanadiel. Because everything returns to the crystal. Yet, even the struggles of the vaunted warriors of light would mean naught against the coming purge. Then pray tell, is there aught we can do? If we cannot stop it while mortal, then we must walk the path of the gods. You would have Cyndaquil become a god? You mean she must cast off the bonds of the emptiness that shackle all who are born and destined to die. Some would say you speak madness, but I cannot deny that if such a ritual succeeded, I shall not lade my words with honey. The idea is so dangerous that failure can end only in death. Yet shouldst thou choose to walk the path of thorns, I shall keep clear the way, for only one such as thou can make the journey. And my glowy butt. Hi, kitty. Warriors of the Crystal. Minions of the Crystal. Huh. You, and you alone, have the potential to guide them. But Cyndaquil, if she wants to become a goddess of light, disjoined one, but Cyndaquil, if she wants to become a goddess of light, then I shall intervene. Panic button. Ooh. What manner of trickery is this? You like cast a warp 2 on her or something? Yvonne will have to suffer in this world no longer. I would like to burn this whole place to ashes. There are more pressing matters to attend to. You vanquished me when my power was approaching its zenith, and attempted to thwart me every step of the way. Yet I know more than any how you will attempt to become a god of light. I have come this far, and by any means possible, it will impede your apotheosis. Apotheosis. I don't know how to say that word. You get to fight? I'm ready to fight you, man. I got trust NPCs ready and everything. In this world, there can be no light without darkness. There's Matthew. Are you truly so arrogant as to believe this world needs no darkness to thrive? In a world with nothing but light, how will the dead find eternal slumber? Before you act, you must think. It is only a matter of time before the cloud of darkness swallows all. Alright, we're back in the Hall of the Gods. Well, looks like we're gonna get another cutscene. You left me! Cyndaquil! Cyndaquil! I see. So that masked man is, for lack of a better term, a future you that has succumbed to darkness. A fallen angel, if you will. I sense that your words do not ring false. He's making noises. D. Yo. Come here. cats are going to be cats. But let us reflect. If he came to our time to prevent you from becoming a god of light, then the logical conclusion is that you have the capability to do so. How? So you wish to know more concrete method for becoming a god of light? Excuse me. Would that I could provide you with answers, but I cannot surmise that Yevnol had in mind. What Yevnol had in mind. Perhaps Celtius in Paradise would have the answers we seek. However, should I have not made this clear before, you must make many sacrifices in order to discard your mortal form and ascend. You will become more than any person was meant to be, and rise to a plane where you will no longer be able to interact with friends and loved ones. Let there be no doubt, the path is a lonely one. Becoming something more. Yevno claims that only a god can stand against the cloud of darkness. A human may be able to ascend, but the ambassador banished her before she could explain fully. Head to Reisinjima and consult. Celsius. This would be a great spot to pause it for next time. Although, oh, goodness, it may be a while. Especially if we decide to take a month off to play Final Fantasy XIV. Let me just... It's 13-1-13. Let's see if I can find out just how many missions we are. If we're like 2/3 of the way through, which I seriously doubt we are, I'll probably keep going. But we're probably not even halfway. Certainly haven't taken our time tonight. Come on, computer, why you be so slow? Like I'm doing the scroll wheel, and there we go, Rhapsodies of Vanadiel missions. Scroll, scroll. What did I say? 13-1-13? 3-1-13. That was it. Oh, it's not even the right keyboard. That's the right keyboard. Alright. Getting closer. D, quit making all that noise. All embarrassing. Alright, there's 3-1-13. Yeah, there's still quite a bit more. It looks like there's a total of 35 chapters. So, we're about... we're about 30 of the way through, more or less. I don't know how many fights there are going to be. There's one battlefield, a quest, and a second battlefield. But mostly cutscenes. 3 more battlefields, 1 quest. Yeah. And 1 very noisy cat in a paper bag. Oh my goodness. You know it's late. She wants to be fed. Alright, everyone. We're going to call it quits here. Tomorrow night, Friday night, we are going to attempt to play Final Fantasy XIV again. Maybe this time it'll be more agreeable with us. Get the kinks out. The cat's definitely chewing on stuff she's not supposed to be chewing on. So I'm going to have to call it quits here. Bad kitty. Sorry about that. Yeah, so tomorrow night's mostly going to be playing around with character creation. I'll probably have to get the missus out, because she's better at these small things, like getting the right kind of nose and chin and making sure everything looks good, because I'm all like, you know, where's the bust slider, and just move that to max, and I'm like, alright, we're good to go. Well, yeah, there's more truth to that than there isn't. Alright, everyone. It is now Happy Friday. We're spinning around because that's just the way we do it. Yep, little screen shake there. See if I can stop that. Very good. Alt-tab back. Wrong keyboard. Better. Alright. What was I saying? Yes. Final Fantasy XI has come to an end on the consoles. There is nothing that we can do about that. But the game continues on PC. the stories will continue on. And even if Square Enix does decide to eventually shut down the servers, then we'll never be able to play this game again. Rest assured, there are folks out there that already play this on private servers. So, this game will never die. Y'all have fun. Be safe. Have fun. Don't get caught. I'll catch you next time. Bye.